Good evening, Kittering Con. Welcome to NearDark Studios Vampire the Masquerade V5, Chicago by Night Chronicle.
Shikaba by night.
Chicago Night. Before we go into a brief recap, let's go around the table and introduce some vampires. Starting on this side.
My name is Dr. Irwin Ruth, Clan Tremere.
Marilyn Alcott, Clan Malthavian.
Alistair Grayson, Clan Ventru.
Memphis Piper, Clan Torador.
And my name is Elijah Israel, or by my Twitch handle, Hanoi Boy. I'll be your storyteller this evening. Last session, our coterie was split. Memphis, Irwin, and Marilyn found themselves at the bottom of Alcott Oddities, discussing with Audrey, who came earlier in that night in distress. Apparently, her father, the Autumn King, was in trouble, and she needed some help. So the trio went off into the dreaming, along with Audrey, long not after finding Marilyn's long-lost grandsire, who was stashed away in Alcott Oddities in a secret compartment. Within the dreaming, they found the Autumn King, wounded by a William Ramsey, several stab wounds to the abdomen that were not healing. Sadly, we unfortunately lost a dear friend that night. Alistair, on the other hand, was apprehending an agent of the First Light and Second Inquisition. Juskar had introduced Kendra and Trey, the newest additions to UC6, to run a field operation to get the juices going again, to make sure everything fits and works properly. Oscar and Coterie went off on this mission. After apprehending the Archangel, they're en route back to Chicago. So, let's not waste any more time and rejoin Mr. Grayson and his new coterie. Mr. Grayson, as of right now, you're about to encroach on Chicago. You just left on the outskirts of Gary, Indiana, after you have apprehended this Archangel.
How's the prisoner looking? Or how have they been?
It looks like he's trying to heal through it. Whatever type of supernatural or some sort of bioengineering that makes up this individual is rather potent. It looks, if you look down, you can see his wounds trying to close around the bars that you shove through his legs. He continues to squirm. You notice as you're going down the road, Trey does deliver some swift punches to the back of his head to knock him out.
If he starts looking like he's getting a little too froggy back there, make sure you and re-break those limbs.
Yeah, I don't know how he just keeps taking it.
And you watch him deliver one swift blow to the back of the head of this Archangel.
All right, Oscar, where are we taking the prisoner?
Well, Alistair, I'm gonna make a real quick call here.
You see him pull out his phone, starts dialing.
Hey, Shepard here. Let's rendezvous. All right.
He hangs it up.
Have you ever been to the Diamond Yama?
Have I?
No, you have not.
I don't believe so. What is it?
It's a fancy hotel ran by none other your La Sombra Primogen.
Sierra's trustworthy. Go and head there. Although, curious, why are we not bringing the prisoner to Lady Justica Lucinda?
That's where she's at, Scout.
Very well. Well, let's get there quickly then.
Aye.
And you see him pick up speed. Doesn't take you too long. Eventually you do find yourself out of the side of this rather immaculate hotel. You see a rather large sign that says the Diamond Yama. It's very spa-like. It's kind of tucked away along the Magnificent Mile. You've almost questioned yourself why you've never noticed this establishment before. Oscar eventually pulls the van around back and starts heading towards where the unloading and loading docks are for the hotel.
Place looks nice.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy on the inside. You know, it doesn't have a lot of windows.
Eventually, he puts the car into park. As he does, with your passive perception, you do notice that several suited men that look like just the car's men start pouring out of the building. A couple of them step out of a nearby black van, very similar to Oscar's. They open the back doors. As they do, they start unloading this. It looks like a body bag, but it looks like it takes at least two of them to carry it. It has some weight.
Too heavy. It's heavy. Yeah. All right. Does it look like there's anything in it?
Doesn't look like there's anything in it.
It's just taking two of them to carry it.
Imagine like a rather thick canvas material.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and get out and make my way over towards them.
All right.
I'll open the back of the van, let them do what they need to do.
See Kendra step on out and start to stretch her legs. Trey also steps out and helps unload the prisoner. As they do, they start approaching the back with this rather large body bag. Now that it's closer, you can easily tell this thing is made out of some heavy fiber material. It almost looks like it's got lead plating inside of it. They start unzipping it.
Can I touch it?
Yeah. You want to reach down and touch it?
I want to reach down and feel it.
As you reach down and feel it, it feels like almost like a Kevlar vest, but it's way thicker. It has a lot to weight to it.
It's like some sort of titanium tri-weave fabric.
Yeah, it feels like this alone costs a lot of money. Like this isn't something that everyday military use. As it begins unzipping it, a couple of the men get around the prisoner and start lifting him up, sliding him into this body bag, and they zip it up. After they do, it looks like two more individuals come over and start hoisting him towards the other black vehicle.
Okay.
Oh, well. They're going to take our friend here off site. Can't quite have them around just a car.
Agreed. Wouldn't want them to cause a problem. So
far we know, they got a chip up his ass.
True. So what's our next plan?
Well, Jessica's down below. She's debriefing your primogen.
All right. So I'm assuming that they're waiting for us.
Yeah, why don't we go give him a visit?
After you.
Oscar begins leading the way. Kendra and Trey follow close behind. As they make their way into the back of this building, they're quickly greeted by, it looks like, bodyguards. They open the door for the lot of you. As the four of you waltz inside, you are escorted by several other guards down to the bottom floor. As you do pass through the hotel, you do notice, yes, this hotel actually has a limited amount of windows. It's rather peculiar. As you start passing through several doors, the smell of chlorine, it does smell like a spa in here. It does give off that aroma and feel. As you make your way to the basement, you come to several unnamed rooms. They're not marked. There's no room number to them. It looks like this is maybe for storage or maybe just to keep private personnel out of sight of the patrons. As you start ascending down to the bottom, you give me wits and awareness, actually. I'm going to make this a difficulty of 2.
Success.
All right. You overhear a very familiar voice coming outside of a room that you're stopped in front of. It has a kind of bit of a whine to it. It sounds male. I think the effect should wear off soon. As you hear this, you notice feet shuffle, a seat slides out, and the door opens. And as it opens, you're quickly greeted by the visage of Abraham.
Abraham,
Uh,
wasn't expecting to see you tonight.
I wasn't expecting to see you either, Alistair. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you. Can I speak with you in private?
Look around. Sure.
As you and Abraham step off to the side, it looks like Oscar, Kendra, and Trey kind of give you this weird look, and
I won't be a minute.
they start pouring into the room that you were led to. Well, I wanted to speak to you about one of your coterie mates, Erwin. He disappeared the other night. I want to make sure he's okay. Do you know where he's at?
Yes, I've seen him. Spoke with him. Sounded more like he, fled. There's some concerns for his, well-being around the, chantry.
We are concerned for his well-being also, and it's why we want to observe him. His condition can be rather troublesome and could be a problem in withholding the Masquerade.
I agree. However, his emotional state seems to be directly affecting his transformations. And I'm also worried that, well, you didn't do a good job of holding him the last time.
Well, we've made adjustments and we have taken precautions to keep him held in.
So what would you like me to do?
You see him. I believe you have my contact information. Why don't you give me a call? And I'll help escort Erwin back to the chantry.
On one condition. You have to give me a boon and guarantee his safety. He will not be injured, harmed, or meet final death.
You will not meet final death.
I'm happy enough with that. If I see him, I'll give you a call.
Thank you, Alistair.
Turn away.
As he begins to walk away, you hear his silver tipped cane tapping against the floor and waltzes his way back up. All right. I'm assuming you start going to the room.
Correct.
Okay. As you head towards the room, the guards step to their sides and they'll let you enter. As you do, the first sight you're greeted with, they're with Trey and Kendra standing off in the corner of the room. Sitting down is Oscar and Justicar. Across from her, you do notice on the ground there is looks like a blood sigil underneath of a chair. You see a empty silver bowl along with Sierra, who is currently in a bit of a daze, it looks like. Oh, so glad you could join us, Alistair.
Yes, apologies for the tardiness. What did I miss?
Well, we were just talking to your friend Sierra here. She came to us and offered a place for us to set up operations and some information on her sire. Now, we
had to make sure, of course, that she was...
Telling the truth.
Yes. And luckily we have such helpful primogen within the city. I have to thank Kevin before I leave.
I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
I'm sure he would. Well, Mr. Grayson, we have a lot to cover. Why don't you sit down and we can go over strategy.
All right, take a seat.
As you take a seat, that is when we're going to transition scenes back to the dreaming, where our trio
Have fun.
I forgot we were there.
are currently in the Goblin Market. Alright. So, Marilyn, when we last left the three of you off, you were greeted by this rather handsome, dark-haired individual. He has mid-length red dark hair, these amber fox-like eyes. He has this almost rogue, scruff look to him. He has a long, black, looks like a pirate trench coat, tattered vest underneath, and jeans. Yes, yeah. Now, I hope you're not leaving too soon.
Why?
Well, you're gonna miss the events that are gonna be happening here.
What events?
Don't you know what day it is now, Chef?
I don't know. I don't even know how time works here, honestly. Is this like a week system?
It's December 21st. It's the winter solstice.
Okay, so it's the same time here. Alright. That answers that.
Well, they celebrate stuff here a little differently. It's rather fun to be around for the events. It's not like Mardi Gras. But you'll find yourself surprised if you open your eyes a bit and your mind.
What does that mean?
Stick around and you'll find out.
Oh, alright. I guess we can't really go anywhere right now anyway. Gotta get some stuff done.
With your past perception, you've noticed that Memphis and Erwin have made some leeway on you as they're starting to follow Audrey through the crowd. The only thing that's really keeping your eye on them is Erwin's pink bunny suit.
I better go catch up with my friends. I don't want to get lost.
Oh no, yeah, I want to make sure you get lost. I'll come with you.
Alright. I feel like this is a stranger scenario, and I'm not really supposed to talk to them.
Well, you are in a strange place, and I'm the only familiar thing to you.
You know what? Alright. Why not?
Starts stepping with you with his arms behind your back. The two of you notice that Audrey is making haste. She has Esteban in tow as she's carrying him as like a little child. As she starts making her way through the crowd, she's like frantically looking as she's trying to find a door for the lot of you to escape the dreaming. I need rolls from Marilyn. Marilyn, could you please give me a Dex and Dex roll? And I am going to need a success of 3 from you.
Dex and Dex, so
Oh,
just double
no.
it up.
Double it up.
It's just a 1 and a bestial.
1 in the bestial.
There's not
Mm.
good.
This has been a while. You're in a strange place, accompanied by a rather strange individual. You're not entirely too sure of your surroundings, and you lost a dear friend. The weight of it kind of presses on your mind as you start to give in, and unfortunately your compulsion begins to take over. As this happens, you notice in your hands it begins to squirm and it begins to bleed out of your hands like Play-Doh. As it does, it oozes onto the ground and begins to snail away through the crowd.
Oh no, I'm gonna try to grab it.
You're gonna try to grab it?
I'll scoop it up.
As you hit the ground on your knees, trying to fight through the crowd as the different creatures start to stomp through you, start trying to grab. Go ahead and give me a Dex and Athletics. Definitely be set to 3.
I'm not getting this either. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. As you bend down to try to grab this now snailing rat that's shrinking away from you, Your companion takes notice of this. Now, what are you doing down there?
I gotta catch it. It got away from me. I can't lose it.
Oh no!
I can't mess
Can
this
not
up.
Have that now? Well, you picked up this pet somewhere?
Yeah. I guess you could say that. It's really important to me.
Well, I hope it ain't no fragile. And you watch him. He jumps ahead and he plants his foot on top of it. You hear. Now you better hold on to that.
Oh, try to grab it.
You grab it. Okay. You grab it. It's still kind of like squirming.
All right. Is there like anywhere around that?
No, that was rather rude. As you see this owl head turn all the way back 360 and stare at your companion.
I'll cover his eyes.
Cover his eyes back up.
All right. I gotta find like a jar or something to put this thing in.
Oh no, they have all sorts of containers down here and trinkets. You come with me. We'll find a nice stall and find a cage for your pet.
All right, but I'm not getting in any vans.
So what's it?
Just forget it.
Oh. Okay. Well, I think there's a nice stall right there. Why don't we go ahead and barter with him? As he starts leading you to this goblin stall, what would the two of you like to do? You find yourself in this open market. There's a plethora of wares and different stalls within it. You see vials of mysterious liquids, mysterious meats hanging off of several stalls. You see actually there's some market stalls with weapons and armor. And then there is one that you can kind of see. It's towards the back. It almost looks like a junkyard.
Audrey, are we getting close or?
I'm trying to find a door, but they're all locked for some reason. I don't understand.
What about that junkyard back there?
What about it?
Maybe there's a door in there.
It's not a junkyard. It's the market exchange.
A what?
It's the market exchange. If you don't have anything to trade, you go there and you get something to trade.
Maybe we can trade for a door?
No, that's not. I mean, maybe.
So we should pursue that?
There's doors here, but they're locked.
Yeah, so we go trade for an unlocked door.
I don't think that's how.
How do you
that's gonna
unlock
happen.
the doors down here?
They don't lock unless something's going to happen. Typically, if Dad would go into one of the markets, it would close the doors to make sure the true Fae don't get in.
What if it's the one guy?
The one guy,
The current king?
Isaac?
Yeah!
Well, I mean, what day is it?
The 21st, I believe.
As you say that, you begin to notice that evergreen vines begin to spout out from the stalls. They start to hang almost like Christmas decorations. See snowflakes begin to come out of the sky and start to blanket the stalls. Ice begins to creep onto the buildings. Frost starts to billow through. As this happens, you get to see the fireflies break from the background and start to glow greens, reds, pinks, yellows, and start to float through the sky. It's almost as the entire scene has changed for you.
What's going on?
It's the winter solstice.
Is Santa coming?
No, the stupid Ice King's coming.
No, that's good! We need to tell him that Morgan's out.
And Capula.
And Capula. And Moloch is running around.
Scapula, I don't understand. Wait, what?
Wait, you don't know about Capula?
No.
That's who Morgan was teaming up with that gave her all the power.
This is okay, we just gotta find it. If Isaac's here, then we can just maybe he can get us out of here.
And give us a power-up. So we can kill Moloch.
You stupid weeb. This is not an anime.
Not yet, but when the eventual manga comes out inspired by Memphis.
No. Whatever. As you are conversing with Audrey, as you see this dramatic change to the scenery, you notice a lot of the stalls begin to fold up and close. As they start to close down on top of themselves, the shopkeepers begin to disperse from the town center. As they do, you notice that several armed guards start to swarm into the center of this market. You notice there is a rather large, ornate fountain in the middle of it. Its water begins to freeze and crystallize into a rather beautiful sculpture. As these guards begin to pile in, you notice that their heraldry is very similar to the Autumn King's, except for it has a giant snowflake in the middle with a crown and a frost wreath in the middle of it.
Does anybody look familiar from last court that we were at?
Now that you said that, why don't two of you, actually the three of you, can give me wits and awareness. I'm going to set it to a straight 4, difficulty of 2.
Exactly 2.
2, okay.
3.
3. Okay. 2, 3. Marilyn?
Sorry.
What's in awareness?
4.
4. Okay. And I tell you what, why don't you go ahead and give me resolve and composure, and I'll get it to, let's say, 3. Give me 3 successes.
Resolve and composure. 2.
2. Compulsion's still kind of taking effect with you. As you see these two individuals begin to step forward from behind these armed guards. You notice Farah, and then you see that individual that was off to the side of the Autumn King when he was crowned. He has angular features. He's almost elf-like. He has this long blue gown. It almost looks like a kimono. You can't see his hands you just see frost billow out from his sleeves and from below his robes as he almost glides and hovers above the ground. He has these long white hair that falls behind him that leaves a trail of frost. He takes the front and center of this fountain besides Vera. Hello and welcome to the Winter Solstice events. Please, this is a merry time to celebrate. Have a joyous time. And yeah.
Somebody stop it.
I'm gonna start jumping up and down, waving.
You start jumping up and waving. You notice a lot of the crowd begins to cheer and they begin to clap. They begin to start to come up to the center. And you're just, how high are you trying to jump?
As high as I possibly can.
Is it
Not
Memphis
this
height?
again.
Huh?
Memphis high jump?
Yeah.
Technically, you can
Oh,
now.
my.
You just have to worry about breaching the Masquerade.
Why don't
so
you give me Dex and Athletics?
go for it, bud. Give it your all.
I don't think he has soaring leap yet.
Prove them all wrong.
4.
4.
Yeah.
You actually make some height. Actually, what you do, you grab Erwin.
I was
and
gonna
you
say, I'll
almost-
jump off for it.
You jump off of Erwin. You
Ah!
make some distance. As you do this, you make eye contact with Vera,
Hey!
and you start coming back to the ground.
Yeah.
And you catch yourself.
Ah.
As you do this,
Yeah.
you notice that she starts walking your way.
Alright. Vera's coming.
Marilyn, you start to notice that your companion has just jumped up and down, and one of the individuals from the center is starting to walk towards them. You can easily see them now because now the crowd has made this kind of like circular shape, and Erwin's pink bunny suit stands out like a sore thumb.
All right, well, I'll just make a mental note of where they are, I guess, and I gotta go get my jar.
You get your jar.
I still gotta get my jar. I don't know what Memphis is fucking doing, but I gotta do my thing.
Carrying the team, that's what he's
I'm
doing.
carrying the team. I'm getting a jar.
For your gack rat.
Gecko.
Okay. So, as you start to head towards the stall with your companion, you notice he stops in front of the stall as it begins to fold down.
Oh no. Sorry, Shay. It looks like the event has already started.
So wait, does that mean I can't get the jar now?
Oh, no, crime.
I already got away once. I gotta keep it. I gotta get this back home.
Here's a separate devil. What kind of creature is that?
Well, it was an owl. It was made up of a bunch of rats, and then they broke up. They started running around, so I grabbed one. His name's Moloch. It's just like a piece of him. I imagine it's like his baby. It's like his baby toe or something. He's missing a piece somewhere.
The subtle facial expressions from Goliath.
Yeah. We had a gack
So
rat.
as you mutter that name, you notice that several of the individuals that are around you, they almost snap to attention as you say that name.
What name is that? What name is that?
Murdoch?
Was it Murdoch? I don't know Murdoch.
I said Murdoch. I'm sorry. Is that offensive?
Give me manipulation and subterfuge, please.
I'm still having a hissy fit too. So. All right, that's 2 and a bestial. Can we stack this up?
Yeah. Sure can.
Tie goes to my player.
Oh fuck me.
You notice that this small goblin turns away from you and begins to pay attention to the events that are unfolding.
Oh god.
Give me dex and dex now. Same difficulty of 3.
3.
Okay. You hold on. It's still trying to get out of your grip as it's trying to worm and squirm out.
Let's start squeezing it.
And you start squeezing it.
Jesus.
You actually begin to like almost ball it up as you're trying to squeeze it down. You notice it takes shape and actually it's still kind of moving around. It almost feels like a skinless hamster.
Better knock it off or I'm gonna have him step on you again. I might even step on you, you nasty little thing.
All right. As Vera begins approaching you too. What are you doing here?
No, it's great. This is how we get our connection. Like we.
Audrey, what are you doing here? Did you bring them here? No, yeah.
Hey, Memphis Piper. We met like a couple months ago.
Yes, I remember you.
I was the guy with the sword.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, anyway, long story short, Tinkerbell's out. Morgan's gone, and so is Capula. Moloch's running amok down here, killing the hedge, and world's gonna end unless we talk to the king.
Okay, I feel like you just said a lot of names that came to the top of your head at once, but one of those that stood out was Moloch.
Yeah. He killed Lazarus.
See her jaw drop. She doesn't say a word. As you say this,
Oops.
okay. As you say this, it almost a sea of whispers begins to break out. The Autumn King's dead. The Autumn King's dead. What's wrong with the Autumn King? And you begin to hear it over and over, and it begins a domino effect in a circle.
No. He's on sabbatical. Memphis. I think think it's a touchy subject right now.
Right, but it's urgent. We have to stop it. Morgan's out. Capula's out. Moloch is out. And I can't hurt him. Vera, we need to talk to Isaac.
We need to get out of here. If what you say is true, we need to leave. We need to get out of this market.
Why?
Audrey, is this true? As you look back at Audrey, you notice that she is tearing up and beginning to cry as you notice that fireflies are beginning to leave her cheeks again.
Oh, jeez.
Give me another Dex and Dex, Marilyn.
I'm gonna find a door. That's 2.
You notice as you're holding it like a ball, it begins to bleed out down your arm, and it snakes off your forearm and onto the ground, and it begins to weave through the crowd and starts to head towards the fountain.
I'm chasing it.
Oh my god, no! No!
You start chasing it, you break through the crowd, and you notice that it's within the center of the crowd as they all kind of gasp and they step back a whole entire foot. And it's almost in sync as they step back. You notice Isaac looks down, and the guards all look at this thing, and they look at you. And it begins heading towards the fountain and starts heading towards Isaac. Go ahead and give me Dex and Athletics.
Oh, God.
Give me a 4, please.
I need to carry the rat into the goblin market because it might be able to
I don't want to
be
hear
used
any.
later.
I don't hear any back talk from Memphis of all people.
All my things work out.
No, they do not. You've done terrible things.
You notice Marilyn as she's trying to shamble and trying to stop this squirming black mass as it starts to head towards the fountain. Eventually, it gets out of her grasp, and as it heads towards Isaac, this startles him as he kind of backs up and it slides underneath his robes. And you start to watch as the sky begins to turn black. The fountain begins to decrystallize, and the water starts to spout out again, and it starts to bleed black. You watch as the snow begins to melt and dilapidate. And you see this almost shadowy-like figure begin to come out of the fountain.
My, how have I've always wanted to go shopping.
As you watch as the guards all turn back and brandish their weapons, and they turn back towards his voice, you see Moloch front and center in the middle of this fountain.
Oh, it's true, is it not? The poor Autumn King is dead. Oh, poor Lazarus. Poor Autumn King. The poor 3 dukes.
And you watch as this giant talon starts to reach towards Isaac.
Can I approach?
You can if you would like to.
Celerity.
Okay. Alright. What would you like to do, Memphis?
I'm going to try to cut that thing that's trying to approach Isaac.
So I'm going to try to cut
The talon.
the talon. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me make sure I got all the dice I need.
Let me make sure I have all the dice I need.
Eight. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll Dex and Melee or Strength and Melee? What was the highest roll for you?
Yeah, it's going to be Dex.
Okay.
Waboom!
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7!
Okay.
Again, another Memphis Cyclone.
Okay. As you see this giant claw come down and try to grab Isaac, you watch as Memphis breaks through the crowd and draws his katana. He starts running Naruto style to the center of
God
the
damn it, Memphis.
to the center
and comes down with his katana to slice at it with the speed of celerity at hand. As he whips in cyclones, you cut into this arm. As
Not today.
you do, you notice it just sprays you with rats. Go ahead and give me Dex and Athletics.
Bitch, you thought.
This is a terrible idea. Instant regret.
Rats in his mouth.
I'm expecting Carl to start dry heaving here soon.
5.
5, okay. So go ahead and take 3 superficial, as you are just pelted with rats. You actually get one lodged into your mouth, and it starts. Several start to scramble into your clothes as they go down your pant legs. You notice Isaac is unfortunately grasping these raptor talons and is brought sky high.
Me again?
No,
Oh.
Isaac.
Again.
All right.
Oh, one king down. Just another to go.
And you watch as his owl-like beak opens up and starts to lower down Isaac into his gullet.
Can I try to slice it again?
Try to slice it again?
Yeah, to try to free Isaac.
Okay. Tell you what. I won't tell you why,
Okay.
but you could give me a rouse check.
Yeah, I'll give you a rouse check. Pass.
Pass. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
All right.
Erwin, you better be doing some Tremere shit, man.
I don't think I have anything for this.
He's like,
Neither do I, but I'm trying.
Huh?
you just breathe fire or something. I know you can do it.
2,
You all can do it. It's like Tremere 101.
Yeah.
Fire.
I
So-
wish.
It's 4 and a bestial.
It's 4 and a best.
Gargoyle out. Get Goyle.
I'm thinking about it.
All right. As you go up
I'm not sure.
to Moloch, you don't know what possesses you. You're in full anime mode for whatever reason. You take the blade and you slice it across your hand slowly, and you give this almost like serious stare as this happens. As you do this, you notice your blood begins to run down the blade and into the hilt. You start to notice that the handle becomes almost loose. It feels like you're holding that snake again. You notice it begins to strain out as the blood goes down to the eyes. Its mouth opens. As this happens, it starts to glow red. And you deliver a vicious slice to Moloch.
Velvet serpent!
Are you fucking kidding me?
So as you deliver Velvet Serpent to Moloch, you notice that as you slice into it, the rats begin to burn and catch on fire. And he drops Isaac onto the ground. All right.
That hurt, but in a good way. You little rat.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I think this is where you guys should probably help Memphis.
Well, we're playing on it. We didn't want
Please!
to intervene on his anime moment.
You got it. Bankai.
So what are we doing here, Coterie?
Good morning.
All right, I'm going to power up real quick. That was 40%, so I'm going to hit 60% real quick.
So you're in combat.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Oops.
I'm gonna end it. I want to get in there. How far away are they from me?
I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me another resolving composure?
Fuck.
This won't count towards your turn.
Damn, I resolved.
You guys are dreaming, fighting a true Fae, and meanwhile, Alistair's just like, so, anyways.
All right, you snap out of it. The sheer sight of Memphis taking on a true Fae just snaps you out of it.
Alright.
So does everyone know what a true fae is besides Memphis?
Here?
It's been mentioned several times to Memphis.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes, it is.
Huh. He
He
wasn't
still doesn't know,
listening.
so it's fine.
Yeah, he wasn't listening. He's thinking of something else.
What would you like to do?
Like a velvet serpent.
So you're in the middle of the crowd.
All right. How far away am I from?
You're
Moloch?
not that far. You chased Moloch, or like the piece of Moloch, into the
Okay.
town center.
Exactly how in the way is Memphis right now?
Memphis, he's right in front of Moloch.
All right, I'm gonna hold for a little bit.
Okay. Erwin, what would you like to do?
I want to pull my hood down
Okay.
and try to turn to Urgoyle.
Try to turn into herb
Please don't
oil.
make this anime, please. Please.
We're already there.
How would you like to attempt this?
Don't forget to push your glasses up.
Push my glasses up? Yeah, like that. Yeah. How would I?
Yeah.
I do not know. I've changed into him a couple times.
A couple times, but it was kind of on accident.
Okay.
Stub your toe. Hurt yourself.
I'll try to trigger something by running at him, yelling.
You're just gonna run at him,
Yelling.
yelling.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you yelling?
Bruce Banner trying to figure out how to work the Hulk.
Are you? So you're just straight up just yelling. You're not yelling anything in particular.
Yeah, it's like a battle cry.
Battle cry.
You want to
Okay.
move?
Oh, I don't do that.
All right. So, Memphis, you're front and center with Moloch. What would you like to do on your?
Where's Isaac?
Isaac is currently composing himself as he just was dropped to the ground.
King, you might want to get out of here. I'll try to distract him.
This is so annoying. Why is he here?
I'm gonna use the rest of my time ready to dodge.
Okay, you're gonna ready yourself to dodge?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
God.
All right. So this is the scene that unfolds. You notice Marilyn's just kind of winging back, just readying herself, seeing for the events that are going to unfold. Out of the crowd comes running Erwin, just full sprint,
Screaming.
just screaming in a bunny suit. He is just running full force. Is the hood up or down?
Down.
It's down.
It's down as his hood's blowing back in the wind as he's just running towards Moloch, just screaming for his life. He runs past you, Memphis. Erwin, is there anything you want to do when you get there?
Throw a punch. No. Johnny Bronco donkey kick.
Yes.
What is happening?
Now you're thinking with your Bronco.
Go and give me Dixon brawl, please.
Why is this happening?
Okay, this
Do you
is
even know what you're doing?
this is
Yes, I trained you both.
Okay.
Call me Sensei.
3.
Oh,
3?
fuck.
Okay.
Yoke said everyone's gonna die. You were right, Yoke. We were all gonna die. But at least it'll be an anime,
Oh
I
my
guess.
god. Okay, never mind.
Well,
That would have been surprising. All right, so 3.
Yeah.
Okay. You watch as Erwin full sprint delivers his drop kick as he drop kicks the fountain where Moloch is exuding out of. You delivered vicious blow with your bunny hop, and you plan on him.
Little rabbit. So glad for you to join us.
And you land on your back as you're staring up at Moloch, who's currently hunched and looking at you with his 2 owl eyes.
Help.
So you're there, just prone.
Way to go, Erwin.
Help.
Moloch's turn.
No.
can I?
You know owls eat bunnies, right?
No.
They do.
Let's see here. Give me a number. Through 10. 5,
7.
7, 5, 7.
Any number?
Any number through 10.
9.
9. Who had 5? Okay. Give me Dex on athletics.
Oh god, I'm so bad at that. 3. 1.
The person not doing anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, oh hey.
You watch as Moloch comes down with his raptor talons and snags Marilyn from the center of the town and brings her up to him.
Now, how do you like it if someone handles you like this?
Can I use my reaction?
What's that?
My dodge that I was holding for my dodge?
Tell you what, why not?
Alright. I want to take some of the dirt that I had earlier and throw it into his eyes.
Okay, so I want to paint a picture of how tall he is.
Let me paint a picture for you real quick.
So he's about...
Pocket sand!
He's almost 40 feet off the ground.
Here's you.
Yeah, that.
The plume's gonna go.
Dude, we are nothing without Alistair. What are we doing?
Huh? Really?
Yes.
I thought he was leaning over to, like...
He can
With his
morph
talons
back and
stuff,
forth.
yeah.
Oh, God. Alright. Well, then never mind. I won't use my reaction. If my sand's not even going to reach him because he's 40 feet. Stupid big-ass owl.
What would you like to do besides throw dirt at Moloch?
I'm going to try to Shadow of Colossus climb him.
You're gonna try to climb him.
Yes.
Oh god, we're getting into video game territory. Fuck.
Okay. So, before you do that,
Alright.
let me make some rolls on my end here.
Die.
Woo, buddy. Alistair.
Oh man.
This is what happens when you're not here.
We're doing our best.
I couldn't ask for them to do any better than what they're doing right now.
Thank you, I think.
Okay, that was really bad on his behalf. Alright, so you watch as Isaac gets up. You know, as he starts to draw a blade from his robes. As he does, he draws out this almost dagger-like spear. As he does, he flings it to the side and extends all the way out almost 6 feet.
Yeah.
It's completely made out of ice as he starts to spin out and twirl it. He begins to slice into Moloch. He has several rats begin to disperse out of his body. As this happens, you notice that they begin to burn just like when you slashed into him.
Oh, really?
All right.
I'm just picturing the Ice King from Adventure Time, by the way. This is a really weird
So you want
picture.
to climb him?
Yeah.
Okay. Go and give me Dex and Athletics. Or you can do Strength and Athletics, whatever's the highest pool for you.
Yeah, I'm going to do Dex.
Okay.
3. Wait, no. Willpower. 3.
Okay. So he's a bit of the gelatinous blob of shadow. So how are you attempting to climb him? Like, what is your method?
I'm going to run at him with Freckles. Jump as high as I can and stick in.
Okay. So this is what happens. You watch as Memphis uses the fountain platform and he leaps off it and stabs it into Moloch. He maybe gets about 6 feet off the ground and he's currently hanging there.
Well, I'm going to try to pull myself up.
Okay, you're going to try to pull yourself up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then am I able to grip it at all?
To grab him?
It's
Yeah.
made of rats.
Okay, so as you go to grab into him,
Yeah.
you go right through his body and you begin to feel several rats as you feel your hand in there. They start to bite at your hand and run over it as you feel like... It just feels like you just put your hand into a bag full of rats.
Oh.
Rats and oil is what it feels like.
Yuck.
Oh, God, no. I'd push off and fall back down.
Okay.
That was a terrible idea.
As you watch Memphis stab his sword into it, reach in and almost gets disgusted as he pulls out his hand and a rat falls off of it. He falls backwards and he's now prone next to Erwin. Erwin, it's your turn.
Wait, I wouldn't land on my feet?
Was that?
I wouldn't land on my feet?
What are you, a cat?
I'm Memphis Piper.
So a cat?
Do you have cat's grace?
Huh?
Do you have cat's grace?
No.
So you land next to Erwin.
Hey, buddy.
I'm gonna stand back up. I don't know what to do here. Oh, can I look? Is there anything in like any of the nearby shops that I could use as a weapon? Like,
There's a couple stalls still up. It looks like there's a few weapon stalls. There's a few stalls with assorted liquids. There's a stall with assorted meats
is there any that look like that has fire?
that has fire in it.
Yes.
You would have to spend a turn searching.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and give me an investigation roll? I'll make it a difficulty of 3 and give me intelligence and investigation.
Are you sure you want to use fire?
Well, he's made of oil.
Are you sure you want to do that? Did you hear a little voice in the back of your head saying anything at all?
I don't.
Like we might all frenzy or something?
No, let it happen. Quit metagaming. Let it just happen.
5.
5.
Yes.
Okay, so you scourge one of the stalls and you start shifting through these market stalls trying to find fire. Eventually, you come upon this wooden lantern that has, it looks like, a flame in it.
All right. I'll grab it.
Okay,
Am I able to use a turn? No, that was probably my turn.
that's your
fine.
turn.
Okay.
So you grab it.
I grab it.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Marilyn, it's your turn. Why don't you go ahead? Are you going to try to break out of his grasp?
Are my hands free?
You're in. It's just darkness right now. He's.
Oh, I'm like encased.
You're encased right now.
Fuck. Alright, yeah, I'll try to
Break free.
free.
So why don't you go ahead and give me a strength and strength roll, or you can either give me you can either use strength and strength, or you can do a dex and athletics.
Alright. That is a 3.
Okay. Tell you what. Wow. Okay. As you start to try to break free, you start to stomp your feet as you start to break through this bubble of his grip. You notice it breaks through, and you can see the ground as rats and this oil-like liquid begins to break out of his hand and bleed onto the ground, and you start to fall through. As you do, you're quickly absorbed back, and you're caught waist deep into this liquid of rats as you're kind of stuck now in the middle of his hand.
Yeah, is that my turn?
No.
Turn.
Alright. Fuck.
All right.
Don't worry, the Ice King will save us. Also, what's Vera doing?
About to find out.
Lazy sack of bones.
Olok's actually rolling really bad right now.
Good.
So you're saying there's a chance?
No.
Are you gonna do the thing?
Not with you in the thing.
No, the other thing. The thing broke.
Oh.
All right,
I
so
don't know.
this
It
is
doesn't
what the
sound
next
like he
scene
has
unfolds for you. As you just witness Erwin run off and start to search in the stalls, and you now see Marilyn's feet kicking out from Moloch's grip.
Enough of this.
And you see vines begin to grow out and wrap around his grip as it starts to constrict and tighten around his arms. You watch as it finally pops and it bleeds open. As you see his arms explode, you watch Marilyn begin to plummet to the ground. You watch as that rogue-looking, red-haired individual steps out of nowhere and catches Marilyn. And the Ice King also delivers another flurry of blows with his spear. It's going to go top of the round again. It is Memphis' turn.
It's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna stand back up and I'm gonna try to do the Velvet Serpent move again.
All right.
Velvet.
Go ahead and give me a rouse check.
Oh no, alright.
Sounds like a mixed drink.
I would drink it. That is a hungry boy.
How much hunger are you at?
3.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. All right, go ahead and do your strike.
5, 6. 6.
6.
Try to beat that.
6. All right. As you start to slice in again, you notice that members of the sword is actually doing some significant damage to Moloch. You watch as he starts to burn and the rats begin to bleed and burst into flames. He wenches in pain as you slice into him, but he quickly recuperates and heals up the wound. Erwin, you have found that lantern.
How far away is Vera from me?
From Vera?
Yeah.
It looks like she's in the crowd. She just extended out these vines that contorted and broke free Marilyn.
Okay. I want to run it over to her because I want to make sure it is what I think it is before I throw it.
You're gonna ask her mid-fight?
Yeah.
Hey, I found this thing. What is this?
So you're gonna go up to Vera and ask her what it is?
Yes. I
Okay.
found this thing. Is it fire?
Wait, I'm kind of busy right now.
Should I throw this at him? Will it work?
Care or do whatever.
All right. I wind up
All right.
Please botch this.
and I chuck it at Moloch.
You can either give me Dex and Athletics or Strength and Athletics. What was the highest pool for you?
Question: has Erwin ever thrown a ball in his life?
I feel like he
Also,
wasn't,
am I in line of sight?
I feel like he wasn't on the football team.
What makes you say that?
The few dice you're rolling.
Messy Crickle.
Nice.
6
Is
altogether.
You got 6 altogether.
Do we want this?
Okay.
We'll find out.
I don't think we want this.
Okay. Tie goes. Oh wait. Ugh. It's been doing that all night to you. Alright, so this is what happens. You throw this lantern, it does connect with Moloch. As this happens, you watch as the flame burst and it breaks onto his skin. And you notice the fire, it almost looks like it goes out and it starts to grow. And you watch as this almost goo-like mass begin to plume out and it turns into this bulbous type creature. You notice 2 flaming eyes pop out of it and its fire-like candle head begins to explode with flame. And it starts to climb out of Moloch and starts to hit to the ground and it starts to scream and screech at the crowd.
Let's get our resolve and composure ready.
God
put my hood back
damn
on.
it. God
Can I
damn
get a
it.
willpower roll from everybody, please?
Willpower?
Just your willpower.
It's your remaining willpower.
Okay, that's fine.
Nothing. God damn it.
Yeah. That's a good roll for me. Oh no. No, it wasn't.
We all failed.
1!
1. No bestials?
No, not for me. Did you?
Bless you.
There it is, chat. Loading them up. Bestial fails. There it is.
Well,
Start a fire and then fail the roll.
that's some good news, at least. As you,
Erwin
this-
started the fire!
this flame creature break out and start to spread fire everywhere throughout the crowd. As it starts to lay wax across the field. You notice Erwin, he just begins to just stare at this creature. As he looks at this blankly, the 2 of you begin to flee away from Moloch and the fire. You watch as Erwin's bunny suit begin to expand and grow. You watch as these stone wings begin to pop out and and suddenly he transforms into his gargoyle state. The bunny suit stretching in tow. The hood folds up on top of Urgoyle as these floppy pink ears cover his face. And it starts to beat its chest like a gorilla and it starts to stare at Moloch and this creature. Alright, so what is your strength and athletics now, Erwin?
Trying to fly
I
and
need
then
to know
crash
that.
into the ground right after this.
I have to find the sheet somewhere up here.
Luckily, gargoyle beats rats. So
This isn't even the season finale. I don't. I just wanna point this
Strength is 4.
we play every
athletics-
game like it's the season finale.
Strength 4, athletics 3.
3? Okay.
So altogether 7.
So, you watch as Urgirl starts to run towards this candle creature and he starts to reach for it. And you said it's 7?
Yeah.
Alright. What's your hunger at?
3.
Okay. Must be a Tremere thing, man.
Fucking Tremers.
Every session is a season.
Would you
finale.
like to spend a willpower?
to?
Yes. Don't ask.
Just yes
Just
or
yes.
To re-roll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, that's a lot better. 5, 6. Okay. Alright, you watch him run up to this candle flaming creature and he grabs it and he holds it above his head and throws it at Moloch. You watch as this candle creature smashes into Moloch as he flings one, and he starts to tumble back behind the this fountain.
At first,
Flames begin to spread as this creature just explodes on Moloch.
if the first throw doesn't work, then the second throw will.
Or third, or fourth. Yeah.
Alright. So, Urgoyle's in the scene.
Game changer.
Yeah, just bring fire. Just bring fire to the fight. That's how you bring them up.
No.
So, currently the market's on fire.
Yeah.
Right.
It's perfect.
And us two are running for our
away.
lives.
You
Right?
notice that your companion is also now running away from the fire itself, too.
Or where's Erwin?
Erwin's just staring at Moloch looking like he's about to tackle on top of him.
Erwin, we gotta go.
I'm going to try to reason with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and run up to him and give me a persuasion and charisma roll.
Can I egg him on?
Oh, who?
You want to egg him on?
Yeah, like kick his ass, Seabass.
You want to, like, cheer him?
Yeah.
You can also give me a
Double on my
charisma-
shoulder.
That
Charisma and
is
leadership.
a 5.
A 5. All right. What is your... give me a wits and insight roll, Erwin.
What's an insight? 3 and it'd probably be 4 altogether.
4 altogether.
Mine's also a 5.
Okay. Go and roll. So you got 5.
Yeah.
And... Okay.
We've confused him.
Erwin, we gotta go. We can't do this. We gotta go. The place is on
No,
fire.
kick it! Kick
Fire.
him while he's down!
Fire.
You're your most powerful self!
No, fire's bad, Erwin.
Win! For
He
Lazarus!
starts to pull on the bunny ears and he shrinks down and he puts his wings in front of him.
God damn it, Memphis.
Why would you holster the mighty gun that we
Look
have?
around you, Memphis. The place
Just
is
no,
on fire,
I'm not going
Memphis.
to. I'm just looking at the ground.
No,
He's
look, I
clearly
want you to
immune to
look.
fire.
Oh god.
You notice John starts heading your way. Hey, you know, Sean, we probably should get going and get out of here. Your friend, he set the whole entire place on fire, and I don't know if you know this about Alcon, but we don't like fire very much.
I know. I'm trying to get my friend to come with me. He's not listening because Memphis is being a dick.
Yeah, I can get us out of here.
How? Erwin! We gotta go!
You notice the
That's
wings
my
kind of
idea.
expand out, and his cheeks are kind of flushed.
We gotta go, quick!
Erwin, we gotta go home. It's time to go home.
Now you can go ahead and give me a willpower roll. I'm gonna set it to 3. One. Okay. You can spend a willpower if you'd like to take control.
I can't. Oh, to take control.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm down to
You are now in control of
2
Urgoyle.
Fire bad, yeah? Let's go. Come on.
Was he all there? I don't understand.
We're going. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on.
Okay,
try to-
well, let's go this way. I know where the door's at.
As the coterie begins to follow this mysterious kindred, that is when we're going to pan back to Alistair.
Back at the plot.
All right, Mr. Grayson, as you are now sitting down with Lady Justicar, Oscar, Trey, and Kendra hanging out in the corner of the room, and Sierra, who's now sitting in this almost daze, you could say. Well, Sierra, are you going to be okay to debrief our friend here?
Go ahead, finish opening up whatever you're trying to open.
What?
Open it up.
Oh, I'm not doing anything. What are you doing?
Justin, move your cup as well.
Jesus. Inside and outside of the game. Hold on, let me do it real quick. There, I got it. I'm done.
And scene.
So are you alright to debrief our friend here?
Yeah, I'm just trying to shake off the effects of that ritual. Yes, Alistair. Sorry, I'm not used to whatever Abraham did.
Yeah, I've actually think I've seen it before done, so I understand it can take some effect on you.
Well, I received a call from my sire.
Tali.
Yes, he left a burner on my doorstep. He's going to be here tomorrow night.
Perfect. So we need to be ready for him.
It's a little too perfect if you ask me, but Jameer said that his sorcery was foolproof.
Well, I would always say that their number one mistake would have been believing a Tremere, but that's just a personal thing that I believe.
Well, Sierra, how do you propose you're going to help us? I think if I can convince him to meet with me at a discreet location, maybe we could set up an ambush.
Don't you think he'll be expecting that? Meeting in such a discreet location, and just you alone, it seems almost too inviting for a trap.
Yes, but to be honest, between me and my brother Malenkov, I was the favorite.
Okay. Favorite in a Sabbat way, as in he would drink you last, or...
A little bit of that, and as from a sire to child a relationship.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little excited about this. I've heard some tales of Tali, and his reputation is...
His dossier is chock full of masquerade breaches, and he is a walking armament.
He is a warrior, is what he is.
Don't mind Scout. He gets real excited when he gets to flex his muscles. So, what do you propose there, King? How we will tactically apprehend Tally?
Well, I would say we're going to have to fake the ambush. First ambush is going to be designed to make it seem like we failed. Get him on the move. Try to bottleneck him into a more secure ambush. Then hit him again.
read his dossier. He's used to hunting lupines. So I think he's got the tactics upstairs. He's going to be one tough cookie to crack and outsmart. But you're a leader on this.
All right. Sierra, you know him best.
Well,
What is he going to want? We need a leverage.
it's hard to say what my sire wants. Most kindred of his age and caliber want power. They want to rule, or they want some sort of title. Tally doesn't want any of those things. Tally just wants to follow, it seems. Between listening to the Misi Noctis and whatever they have to say, and Marcus Vitel, I don't know what angle we're trying to play.
Has Tali always been a Sabbat operative?
Not at first. From my understanding, from what my sires told me, he's been loyal to the clan the longest. The Sabbat kind of plays a background for him.
Has he ever disobeyed them?
Tally? Well, he's done things that they wouldn't approve of.
But has never directly opposed them?
No.
So why does he need the Sabbat?
You're asking me? I'm not entirely too sure.
You see, the thing is when kindred tend to get a little bit elderly. I look over towards Justicar Lucinda. You need ways to keep them in line. Curious on why Tali's always been
A wild animal, and that's why we have to put him down. I don't know why this is a topic of discussion. It's Tally will be told he will put to final death. He will be taken off the red list, and we'll move on to the next target, and the next target, and the next target, until we rid this filth from our society, and we can finally live in peace and not have to worry about events like Vienna happening again.
Then we should hit both birds with one stone. We need to somehow bring Yamaguchi into this as well.
Yamaguchi, he's not as reckless as her sire. He'll play it safe. I think we'll have to bring the fight to Yamaguchi when it comes to it.
Very well. I'm going to still stick by my plan. We need to make it seem as though we're going to attempt an ambush and fail at it. Get him to start moving. It's a lot harder to adjust your tactics when you're on the run. We can set up a bottleneck, a kill zone. Then at least we can corner him.
Well, I tell you what, you just tell us where the bee, Scout, and we'll figure it out. We could have, Trey run his reconnaissance, and we could have Kendra on lookout.
They're going to be needed in this. 100%. Do we have any other resources?
What do you need, Mr. Grayson?
Well, we're going to need to make sure that we don't have any authorities showing up, because I have a feeling that things are going to get very loud.
I'll get a hold of Kevin and have Kevin get a hold of the sheriff, and they can disperse the local authorities and make sure that we are unseen for the night.
Good. In fact, that'll actually play in part of the first portion of the ambush. If Charlie shows up and realizes that there's a decrease in law enforcement and kind activity, that's going to tip him off immediately. It would me, at least. We'll figure out the rest of the details on location. Sierra, I'm assuming you've already chosen a location to meet.
No, we haven't discussed the location. He's supposed to get in touch with me tomorrow night, and we're supposed to go from there.
All right, then I suppose we'll have to wait until he contacts you.
Yes. Now, I would assume that Miss Van Buren would need some guarding, at least some watching to make sure that nothing happens to her in between now and tomorrow. Do we have anybody in mind that could look after her?
Sierra?
Yes.
Yes, my childer, Kaido.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Kaido could come to my place.
Sort of, kind of wink at her.
Okay.
Yes, Kaido needs something to do.
That's very good. Getting your child involved with a mission. I like that. I would like to see how your child will handle this. I'm sure it'll be just like his sire.
Yeah. Chip off the old block.
Very excited. I'm so glad that you sired a child of your own house, sir. You can join the ranks with Trey and Kendra.
If that's what you plan to do, is to dispatch some of us off for missions, then we'll be at your service.
Excellent. I look forward to it. It's a rather long list, the red list is, and I would like to chip away at it sooner than later.
Surprised Oscar hasn't been doing that.
Hey, what can I say? I'm getting old. No spring chicken.
I suppose we are not spring chickens anymore.
Well,
Is this meeting concluded?
that is all now, sir. See that your child overlooks Miss Van Buren. She is protected until tomorrow night, and we can commence the mission tomorrow night as planned.
Excellent. And what about our prisoner? I was hoping to be involved in the interrogation process. After all, that was my specialty when I was last in the UC6.
Well, he is going to go to a special facility that can study him. We want to
Oh.
understand what he's made out of.
So this isn't necessarily an interrogation, but more of a dissection.
Yes.
Understood. Well, I'll contact Kaido and inform him to meet Sierra.
Excellent. Well, that is all. You've all been debriefed, and I'll see you tomorrow night.
I get up, bow, walk out.
As you make your way out, shortly after, you're followed by Kendra and Trey.
So, quick question.
Sure, Trey.
You, is there any favorite places you like to go around here?
Favorite places?
Yeah.
For what?
Just sightseeing or...
Oh, sightseeing. Well, the kind are really into this big metal beam, but I don't really understand the appeal to it.
Oh, I think I was reading up on that. It's, Cloudgate?
Correct. The waterfront's quite pretty. Downtown district has a lot to do. The whole... if you're into the arts, there's plenty to do in Chicago for the arts. And some good museums. The Shed Aquarium's also nice if you like aquatic creatures.
Thank you. I think Kendra and I are going to go walk around for a bit. We don't get to, we don't get some time to ourselves too often.
Walk up towards them and I'll put my hand on his shoulder. I like that. You should do that. And tomorrow night, if you want to be able to do this again, walk around and see the sights, you better not be holding anything back.
Got it.
That's all.
Let's get going, Kendra. You know, as they both spin around, they walk away.
Pull my phone out, call Kaido.
You pull out your phone and dial Kaido's number. It only rings once, and he picks up. Hey, what's going on?
I'm going to humor you, because I'm sure she's already probably messaged you. You need to be over at Sierra's.
Oh, what are you guys talking about?
I paused for about 5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be over there.
You were to watch her tonight.
Okay. Yeah,
Tomorrow night, she'll be getting her contact information on where Tali's going to be. They need to make sure she stays safe.
Okay. Hey, real quick. I noticed that a lot of Yamaguchi's men, they've been getting more and more armament shipments in. And, it looks like they're ready to get... It looks like they're ready for war.
Good. Because it's coming for them.
Alright. Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and... did Sierra walk out?
Sierra has now walked out. She is currently kind of still like shaking her head and trying to shake off the effects of the blood sorcery.
Sierra,
Yes.
if you don't mind, I'll escort you to wherever you're staying tonight. Kaido will be meeting you there, as I'm sure he is already on his way.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I just have a little place outside of the city. So
Well, after you.
she begins walking out. Did you drive here?
No, I was brought here in a van, so...
Oh, okay. I got my vehicle right over here, and she begins sauntering over to the parking lot. As you both come out through the lobby and exit outside of the Diamond Yama, it's a rather immaculate hotel. It's weird. It looks like it's definitely set up for Kindred to stay here. As you look at the glass, you start to notice that the pane of glass almost has this black sheen that's in the middle of it.
It's rather nice building you have.
Oh, thank you. It used to belong to my father.
And your father would be...
That's a discussion for another time. I don't like to get into it.
Oh, no mean to dig up old memories. It does look like the place is well fitted for Kindred.
I may have made some modifications over the years.
Say, Sierra, I feel like we have been developing a rapport with each other.
Yes.
If it wasn't for myself and the coterie, who knows how Kevin would have taken the Lasombra. But I'm glad that you are part of it. You seem to be well adjusting. Kaido seems to like you.
Yes, Kaido is a very gentle soul. He's very kind. I have grown fond of Kaido myself.
That is why I embraced him. Say, I don't want to pry, and if this is none of my business, then feel free to tell me to shut up. But are you financially looking to expand your business endeavors?
Oh, financially,
pretty well off. I'd say I'm content.
Perfect. Then you're just the type of person I want to talk to about this. I've actually been thinking about this over the last few years. And I really don't trust anyone here in Chicago. I know if I was to tell this to... I know there's a few Ventru in the town that if I was to tell them this, they would be drooling all over the concept. I'm looking into buying out a liquid nitrogen company. And I was thinking about modifying a building to create let's just say a kindred prison or a hotel. Vats of liquid nitrogen where we could store kindred for as many years as we'd like. They would have to be torped and there would be no way of them to escape. And they could pay to be held there for as many years as they'd like, or a prince could sentence someone there for a certain determined amount of years. Of course, paying us a hefty fine or fee to keep the place secure.
That is a really brilliant idea. Why not? I wouldn't mind seeing it on paper.
Good. It'll be some time before this ever comes to fruition, but I would definitely like to go into business with you on that.
Yes. Another night we can look it over.
Good. And I'll go ahead and continue forward until we get to our location.
Okay. Eventually, she brings the two of you to her vehicle, and she starts to drive off. All right. So you two drive off. Gonna pan back to the Goblin Market.
Woo! We're back to the party.
All right.
Let me ready myself.
So as the three of you begin to flee with John,
Right.
you notice he starts to run past the crowd, looking at several different doors. As the four of you break into the crowd, you notice Audrey catches up with you with Esteban in tow. Hey, where are you guys going? Because your friend with the bunny suit, oh my gosh. Why is he so big right now?
This is Urgoyle. He can turn to a gargoyle now.
Hi.
This happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of cool. But anyways,
Thank you.
who's this?
This.
Oh, no, they share the introductions real quick.
Wait, who is this?
My name is John.
His name's John.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm going to help you all escape. Now, if you follow me, I'll find a way out. I think I see our door.
What about Isaac?
What about Isaac?
I think we have some other pressing matters than your Isaac friend. Like the fire.
You probably just want to eat him anyway.
I don't want to eat him. He's a
I
king.
see right through you.
He
That's
was
exactly why you want to eat him.
Of Lazarus is a friend of mine, and also I'm vegetarian.
Maybe we should get going? Yes, you are both being like really dumb, and everything's on fire, and it's all your fault.
You know, I gotta be
And,
nice to you right now. Your dad just died, alright?
I saved the king. I am a hero.
We saved everyone.
Well, you saved one king.
Yes. I'm sorry. Wow, you're really gonna put that on me?
Okay. Well, I'm apparently in the middle of something I don't quite understand. So if you want to follow me so we can escape the burning
Follow.
goblin market. Okay. He starts to walk. He's a little flustered, it seems, as he pushes back his dark red hair. And
Literally everyone who meets us for 5 minutes.
he comes to a door. You notice he doesn't do any sort of somatic gestures, anything that like Audrey or the Autumn King has done in the past. He fiddles down in his pants and he goes to his belt loop and he peels off this ring of keys. Now, which one was it?
What's that?
Oh, no, there's a little trinket I picked up in one of the markets.
Janitor keys?
it's this one right here. And the keys fall to the side, and he opens the door, and he pushes it open. The second he pushes it open, the first sound you hear is a sound of heavy sheet metal against sheet metal. And you hear the sound of what almost sounds like a welder going off.
I'm gonna try to look through the door.
You look through the door, it's rather dark. You hear the spark, you can smell the fumes of oxyacetylene hitting your nostrils.
It's like what they can do. How did you do this?
Now, with my handy-dandy keys right here,
What do you want for those keys?
and I'm not going to give you my keys now.
Why? I promised to you
I don't
something
think he
good.
bought them.
Now, that's a rather mean thing to say now, Sharon.
I don't mean to be mean. I'm just saying. It's just
Maybe
my thought process.
maybe he created them.
Wait, is that the world?
So you're going to go step through the door, or,
You step through the door first.
okay.
I'll go through the door.
All right, he steps through the door, followed by Memphis.
All right, come on. Wait, Erwin. I don't know if we should go through like that. I don't know where we're going. Can you condense yourself or something? Can you shrink?
Or try to get smaller.
Oh no.
You're going to try to get smaller. You notice he kind of like huddles up and he starts to walk towards the door. His shoulders kind of slam against the door frame.
All right, you almost through. Come on, just turn a
Wait.
little more. Pivot.
Finally forces his way
There you
through.
go. I'm gonna follow him through.
There he follows through. As you all pile in with Audrey falling, the door closes. And it's rather dark where you're at. Though, why doesn't everybody give me wits and insight? I'm going to set the difficulty to... Just give me one success, everybody.
Two.
2.
Two.
2.
Oh, you said one.
Yeah, I just need 1.
Yeah, then we're good.
Okay. For some reason, where you're at, it actually seems rather familiar. I want to get the feeling of picture your favorite market or grocery chain, but you just went to a different location. The layout's rather familiar to you, but the location's a little different. Some things are here or there, but all in all, it's the same. You're on this, what seems to be a ship. It's rather large by the looks of it. Long metal hallways and grating floors.
Where are we?
Oh no.
You hear the sound of metal on metal and the sound of welding. You say, "Where are we?" "Oh no, we on my poppy's ship. He got a new one, but
Your poppy's ship?
oh yeah, you probably heard of him.
Where are we?
Who is he?
Oh well, he does a lot of trading. He know the River King.
Oh.
The what?
Oh. Yeah, we've heard of him in passing, right, Memphis?
The River King?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you heard.
Yeah, I have some things to settle with said River King.
You start yelling.
Yes.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and give me a willpower roll?
Memphis, remember what you're learning in your courses, Memphis.
Go ahead and give me 2 successes, Memphis.
1.
1. Okay, you start to fume. You are losing your shit. Wait, do you have a problem with my poppy?
Yeah, he has slaves, and we had to burn down the last one, and we will burn this one down too.
All right, Memphis, I want to try to use Dominate on him.
Okay, are you trying to use Compel?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and give me the contested rolls.
So Charisma and Dominate versus your Intelligence and Resolve.
This got interesting.
Uh-oh.
Do you have the persuadable mind thing?
I don't. But I have really high resolve and decent intelligence.
How does that phrase go? Out of the fire into the frying pan?
Yeah, or
four.
like
It's a 4?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Thank God. Whew. 5 and a bestial.
Okay.
Oh wait, what does that mean?
So,
So
She-
you passed it.
you
then,
passed
so
it,
you don't.
yeah.
The bestial's not gonna. You're good.
so, but go ahead and continue with the compel.
All right, Memphis, calm down.
Calm down. Calm down.
Memphis, remember your coursework, okay?
He just saved us. What are you doing? I didn't realize that your folk are the ones that burned down Papa's ship. He probably gonna be real upset, like, if he finds out I let you on to the ship.
So where do we go from here?
I mean, all right. I don't have any money to give him, but you know, we can do something. We can work something out,
When
right?
he was handsomely paid, I don't think that was an issue. He's more of a rather vindictive kind of man. So I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't send me after y'all.
God damn it, Memphis. God damn it.
He had slaves
Well, now
that they were
they
using for blood.
okay, but
And they're cattle.
see, you gotta understand, that is our food. We drink blood.
I don't. I drink guinea pigs.
So you have guinea pig slaves.
No.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Whoa! Don't twist my words. All right.
So let me understand this real straight here. You commit animal cruelty, and
I do it so fast they don't feel anything. Also, there's a difference ethically between a human and a guinea pig.
okay, well, I tell you what, I know some rather interesting gangrel you could have that conversation with,
Thank you.
but we should get you all off the ship
Yeah.
because I don't want to be in trouble. So, why don't we get going?
Are you actually letting us off the ship? Aren't you gonna like turn us into your pappy or something?
We have bigger fish to fry.
Oh,
We can come back. Tabling. We're tabling this.
I don't care. I'm just surprised he's letting us go. It's your sire.
Oh, okay. So, he is on the ship right now. I want you to understand that. You keep
Right.
shouting like that, he's gonna recognize there's someone on the ship he don't recognize, and he's gonna investigate it. More likely gonna put you to death.
Unless I put him to death.
He's a very powerful man.
I have a
Memphis,
very
remember,
powerful
table
sword.
it. How about remember? You just said table it.
Tabling. We're tabling. We're
Wrong
tabling.
table.
Everything is being tabled. We're all happy right
You
now.
notice Audrey's now walked off from the group and is just walking down
Bye.
the hallway.
Oh God.
Wait, where's Jimmy?
Did I upset her?
Looks like she's holding Jimmy.
No, you keep acting this way. You're never gonna be able to go on a date with her.
I don't want to date her.
I'll tell you this right now. She's just not attractive.
Y'all just fight and fight and fight. I don't understand it.
It's our process.
Get used to it.
It's charming after a while. So the exit though.
You know, y'all kind of remind me of my childhood's code ring. Well, for what little time he had with him.
Oh, it's kind of scary to think there's been more than one of us.
Does he have
Honestly.
slaves too? Sorry, God damn it. The table's just right there, and I
Oh.
keep climbing on top of it.
Yeah, we really appreciate you letting us go, and we'll follow
Yeah,
you.
we need to get off here. We need to tell Alistair, and we need to save the world again.
I tell you what, if we don't get off the ship soon, we're going to be in New Orleans.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, yeah. We should. Let's go. Let's go then. Let's follow Audrey.
No.
Wait, does Audrey know where she's going?
Yeah, should we grab her? I'm gonna run and grab
So
her.
he starts walking after Audrey, and I'm assuming you all follow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As you are all walking down, you notice that there's several empty jail cells, very similar to what the River King previously had. But this boat seems a lot larger. This looks like it's just one half of the ship. As you start walking down this new barge, you begin to hear what sounds like hemming. Someone's humming a song. Why don't you give me wits and awareness code rate?
Three.
Oh no.
2.
Messy critical 5.
5, 2,
3.
3. Okay. So 2 of you listen in, and it just sounds like someone's just humming a tune. It sounds almost classical. Memphis, you listen in, and it is classical music. Whoever's hitting this.
I've sampled.
You start to get closer and closer. You notice that this individual is saying something and saying a name. As you pass by, you notice, do you two stop in front of this cage along with Memphis?
What is it?
Because Memphis is really listening in. As you peer into this cell, you notice an individual who's wearing very old, almost it looks like aristocratic clothing. To you, Memphis, it looks like someone that would be on like a dollar bill or like a classical painting.
Yeah.
You notice he has long, almost kind of curly blonde hair.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, Alphonse, I'm getting closer. Oh, I can smell you. I can smell you, Alphonse.
Alphonse.
Man, let's just keep moving along. This guy's
Wait,
creepy.
hold on.
So you say Alphonse. With celerity, he blinks, and he slams his forehead into the jail cell. What did you say?
I was saying what you said.
And you met with this rather stark white face
Alphonse.
and very angular features.
Fonzie! Alistair!
Is that what he's going by now?
All right,
As his
I like
hand
this.
Wait, no.
slides up the jail cell. Now what are you doing over there? You
Hold
get
on.
back now.
He knows our coterie leader.
Now this one ain't right in the head.
What do you know of Alistair?
No, Memphis, let's not do this.
What do I know of Alistair? Can you give me Dex and Athletics?
Yeah.
8.
3.
Alright, so you watch this individual reach through the bars and grab Memphis by the back of the head and slams it into the jail cell. Oh, I can tell you a thing about Alphonse. How he tastes so good.
Can I try to break his...
He has a tight grip on you.
Erwin,
He is almost bending the bars. As
Danger!
he's reaching.
Danger!
Erwin,
Danger!
help
Danger!
him.
Danger!
I come over and pull his arms away from him.
break his wrist, rip him off.
As he drops his grip and sinks back into the darkness as he takes a seat and his blonde hair drapes in front of his face.
Who are you?
Oh, just a painter. An artist, you can say. And I'm after my masterpiece.
What does that mean? What does
Now,
that
you'll be quiet now back there. Now, this one, like I said, he is crazy. You need to stay away from him. Now, Jock, if you get out of your seat
Jock.
again, I'm going to make sure that you don't get... Let's get going.
Wait.
No.
Is there anything you want
Y'all
to
get
tell
distracted
Alistair?
real easy.
Hold on. Is there anything you want me to tell Alistair?
He parts part of his blonde hair to the side and reveals one deep blue eye as it shines. You can tell that Papa is coming to get his little boy. And he leans his head back into the darkness and starts humming again.
Memphis, I think we should go.
Yeah, we definitely should get out of here. We should go. We should go. This has been a crazy night.
Let's not tell Alistair maybe.
No, this is good. We gained information.
Y'all done discussing and having arguments? And
Are we still on this ship?
Yeah, we got sidebarred by this dude over here.
All right, we gotta go.
Weirdo.
We gotta get out of here.
Alright, start making your way off of the ship. As the three of you follow John, who is now chasing after Audrey, who's made some distance, you notice that blonde individual sticks his hand out of the bars. Oh, goodbye. And John, I think this is my stop.
Oh, we
No.
were too late.
Oh no. Now we have to tell him. Oh no.
You notice as the bars begin to bend open,
She released Moloch. He started a fire. I had to do something.
he begins to step out of the jail cell.
Is he supposed to do that?
Oh, that's not good. And he punches a hole into a nearby door and begins to run off.
Alright.
That
So-
might be our exit. We should probably get up there and
What?
call Alistair.
Yeah, we should call
So
Alistair.
I'll tell you what, why don't you all go with your changeling friend?
Yeah.
I'm sure she could probably make a door to somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to make sure that doesn't get escalated real.
I'm so sorry. I owe you a boom for this.
I'll remember that shit.
Alright. Let's go.
Alright. As everyone goes their separate ways, John chases after this mysterious kindred. We're gonna go to break.
Oh my
I am so sorry. It's technically Memphis' fault.
How is this Memphis'
Because
fault?
you stopped and you're like, Alistair? He's like, oh, is that what he's calling himself now?
Thank you, Memphis.
It could have been a friend or foe. 50-50 coin flip.
What is it with this coterie in releasing all kinds of horror upon the world? It's our job. Well, you would be watching if we didn't do that.
So, we're gonna take a quick break. Was not expecting all that.
I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were like, well, this changes things.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's go ahead and take a 7-minute break. We do have new commercials.
We
Oh,
do.
yeah.
We have new commercials. Do we have any announcements before we go to break?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Hopefully the button works.
Button.
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 Be right back. Button.
All right. So there's a. Oh my God. Why?
What?
Why? John's back there somewhere. Kayla's on my left.
Holy
Bobby's on my right. Alright, what's happening? Carl, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, no, it's cool. You're okay, Carl.
What happened? Why'd you just
Everything's
freak out? You have to stay by Chad.
I don't like the dark.
Okay, alright, here we go. Hold his hand. Alright. Is everyone done moving? Is everyone comfortable?
Foggy?
What?
Feels cooler. You guys don't see a fog?
No!
Turn off the light and look straight up.
No, I don't really see anything.
I don't know about you guys, but it's getting cooler.
It is. Alright, so everyone.
Ugh.
Alright.
Oh, shit, hold on.
What? What's happening?
Yeah, it's getting cooler.
Okay, Carl, do you need to go? Carl, you're going by yourself. He's really afraid. I didn't know he was that afraid of the dark.
Are you gonna puke? Carl, don't be by yourself. Who gets dark sick?
No, you're good. Just keep it on so we can see you. What is that?
Did you hear that?
What was it?
What'd you hear?
What was it?
Someone's moving over there. Oh. Did you guys hear something?
No.
No, you're just freaking out. Yeah.
All right, this might. Ooh, I feel a little something over here.
Feels good over here.
Maybe that's just your voice.
So mark that.
People like doing a cadence. The distance.
All right, where we at on the?
I didn't realize how jumpy you were, Carl. I'm not jumpy. I can tell when things are moving.
A little bit. Did we test around that area to make sure it wasn't like something on the? You did.
God damn it!
What was that?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, you're Johnny, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm Todd. How you doing?
Good. Hey, everybody, it's Memphis. Oh, shit, cut. Hey, everybody, it's Johnny Bronco here, coming at you live, episode 1 of the vlog. Tonight, what I'm going to be doing is taking one of my close friends out to an arcade he's never been before. A professor type, works a lot, doesn't get out. Well, tonight we're going to get him out, so let's go. Hey, Doc, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. You ready for tonight?
Yeah. What are we doing?
That's the surprise. Hey, yo, Uber driver. You got an aux cord or something?
Yep, sure do.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. About to play some Memphis hits. You a big Memphis fan?
Oh, Memphis Piper? Oh, God, rest
Yeah.
in peace.
Oh,
Too
yeah.
soon.
It was rough.
In fact, actually, wow, you look a lot like him.
Yeah.
God, you even sound like him, too.
No, man, you got me messed up. I think we're pulling up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doc, I think this is the place.
Right here?
Somewhere around here. You know where you're going, right, guy?
Yep, this is right around the corner.
All right.
Looks like we're here.
Oh,
Good
all right.
out.
Thank you, man. 5 stars, guaranteed. Let's go, Doc. All right, we're about ready to roll into this place called Cheat Codes. It's in Chicago. Check it out if you've never been there. Real good place. Drop my name, Johnny Bronco. They might give you a discount. I don't know. Probably after tonight. Know what I mean, Doc?
Yeah.
All right, Erwin, what do you think?
There's a lot of lights.
Yeah! Let's go have some fun. So, Doc, you having fun?
Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry though.
Hungry?
Yeah.
No worries. We got plenty to eat out here. You got this. My little boy's about to be a man. All right, so we're posting up outside. Looks like the Doc has got really hungry, so he's gonna eat cheesesteak and just meet us outside. So let's wait out here till he gets done. Man, it's taking him a while. I don't know what's keeping him, but I guess we'll wait. Seriously, where is he? Oh my God. Oh, I think that might be him.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Shit. Okay, let's go. All right, guys. So, we gotta get out of here. So I will catch you guys up in part 2. Here we go.
All right, we're back.
We gotta go.
All right, so
Shit.
hopefully y'all enjoyed the Memphis vlog and the vlog and the ghost hunting video. So I'm sure we got more content like that coming down in the pipeline. So speaking of content, we are actually planning a trip here soon to shoot more content in Chicago. So that means our season finale is encroaching rather quickly. So definitely pay attention to our social media when that will be taking place. As I promised when we did come back that I was going to plan out a couple extra episodes to make up for the hiatus. So please pay attention to the Discord for when we start encroaching on that. So that is coming very, very soon. So hopefully everybody's enjoying the story so far. It's definitely taken some turn in the events that I wasn't quite expecting.
I wonder why.
Me, yeah.
But without further ado, let's go ahead and get back into it. And I'm sure we'll probably can think of some more announcements once we end here soon. So, button.
Not that one.
This button.
There you go.
Another break?
All right. So, Mr. Grayson, you are currently in the vehicle with Sierra, the La Sombra Primogen. She is driving, and it's a rather, it's a luxury sedan, a Lexus. It's only a 2-seater as she begins to drive out of the city.
Well, I don't. Coming up here, are you going to take an Uber back, or?
I'll find my own way back. Don't worry about it.
I hope I'm not too forward with your child, or if that bothers you.
No, he's an adult, and he can make his own decisions. I know he's... I don't want to pry into his own business. I don't want him to think that I don't believe him capable of dealing with his own problems, but I am worried about him. And I'm fairly worried about a certain situation that he's refusing to talk to me about.
He's a very intelligent young man, and you chose well. And he's very lucky to have such a thoughtful sire.
He could have had a lot worse. I know my sire wasn't even a sire. But do look after him. Don't tell him I told you that, but please.
My lips are sealed.
Quickly, you encroach upon her property. And actually, it's on the riverfront, just outside of the city. She begins to park her car.
Well, I believe this is where I get off.
And just on time, you hear the whine of Kaido's motorcycle pulling up behind the two of you. You see him get off the bike and take off his helmet. And he starts walking up towards the vehicle.
I will go ahead and get out. Sierra, you have a great night. Thanks for the discussions.
Grayson.
Kaido, go ahead and give him a slap on the shoulder. Do a good job, and I will see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, do you need a lift?
No, I'll be fine. You just look after Sierra.
You could take my Hayabusa if you want.
Sure.
Alright. He hands you the helmet. He also hands you the keys. Alright. I'll give you a call if anything happens.
Sounds good. Put it on and get on the bike.
Okay.
Start it up.
Alright. So, is there anywhere you would like to go in particular?
I think I want to... Yeah, I think I want to get on the loop or the interstate. Probably gonna push the bike as fast as it can go.
Okay. So, definitely you'd get onto the loop and then get onto the interstate.
Mm-hmm.
And start really just giving the gas to go. You peel off and in the Hayabusa, it start picking up some pretty phenomenal speed. And is there anywhere that you just want to drive around for a while, or?
As I'm driving, I'm just letting the course of the events of everything go through my mind and where I have gone within the last year and what I could potentially be walking into tomorrow night. And I realize that this could be the last This very well could be the last night I go to sleep. So, that being said, I want to put myself in the best position and the best mentality that I can.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and take the bike back to Black Market so I can get in my car.
All right. You pull up to the Black Market Bistro in due time. Then taking the interstate. You find yourself in front of your establishment. And you see your Wraith parked there.
I'll get in the car and I'm going to head back to my haven.
All right.
Take the drive at normal speed. Just reflecting.
You take some time and reflect as you take the highway out to Lake Forest, where your haven's at. Eventually, you come upon your circle drive and you pull into your haven.
Go ahead and park the car in the garage, and I will get out, head inside. I'll greet the dogs.
Okay, before you do, would you please give me a wits and awareness as you arrive to your property?
That is going to be 1, 2, 3. That's a 3.
3. Okay. Alright. You unlock the door and you enter in. You call out to your dogs. You notice that they're rather quiet. They don't bark. They don't come to you. You don't really get a response.
Strack? Oscar? Blitz?
So you start calling out to your canine friends. You begin to hear the sounds. It sounds like a heel hitting against your floors, approaching you. Walking slowly.
From which direction?
You said it's coming from the other room. Eventually, you do see visual who's approaching you. See tight leather pants. It's almost like a modified motorcycle jacket. Blonde hair that's braided in tight knots that come all the way down to her backside. And those hazel blue eyes. Broad shoulders. In front of you, you see Armita. And in hand, you see a rather large steak.
Good evening, Armita.
Evening, little prince.
What'd you plan on doing that with tonight?
Well, I'm going to use it to keep you from doing something very stupid.
What would that be?
Ending your life. See her start to shed off her jacket, and she tosses it to the side.
And why would you care?
Oh, sir. You have always been my greatest regret, and I will make sure that I see to it personally that it doesn't see another night. Give me composure and awareness.
Mom and Dad are fighting.
Composure and awareness.
This night is only going to get worse when we tell him.
No, this is good. This will be a good result.
So I'll have you roll it.
Oh, poor Alistair.
10 out of 10, this ends in sex.
Oh, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Yeah, probably.
That's gonna be 2.
Let's go fade to black, so we won't even get to see the fun part.
Alright. She's actually pretty high on that.
Kick her ass.
So you got 2?
Yeah.
I goes to
Skip
my
it.
player.
Your penis.
Alright, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
So far, she's the only threat that I've seen.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to attempt to knock the stake out of her hand.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me a Dex and Brawl or Strength and Brawl. Whatever's the highest roll for you.
Okay.
You right?
Did you not see that move over there?
It didn't.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it did. His nuts are falling out of his bag.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh. That,
5.
oh.
5. Okay.
Gravity.
Oh, okay.
It's close.
Tie again goes to my player. You run up and she starts to ready the stake. You knock it out of her hand and disarm Armita. Is that your turn?
As soon as I knock it out of her hand. What do you gain from this, Armita? Why would you even have come back?
Shut up and fight. Alright, it is her turn.
There's gonna be some angry sex.
You're gonna need to take a turn and
She is
put on your
going
gloves.
to rouse her blood.
Where's your gloves? Oh, no, it's my gloves.
Okay.
Where's your gloves?
Oh.
Can you please give me Dex and Athletics?
I should have taught you celerity.
He fucking chance 96%.
All right, so
69.
that is a. If I succeed, it's a messy critical.
Okay.
So that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. She comes up and you watch as her bicep begins to pump full of blood and begins to swell. She winds up and she delivers a sickening blow to your midsection. Slides you back as you slide across the floor. Go ahead and take... what'd you get again?
I got 7.
7. Take 2 superficial.
You remember getting hit in the chest that hard, right?
Yeah. Serves you right.
So you absorb the blow as she slams into you with potence.
I don't want to hurt you!
You already have.
Alright, fine. Have it your way. I'm gonna use prowess.
Okay.
Ghost.
And after that, I'm going to move up towards her.
Okay.
I want to try to grab her by the throat, and I want to lift her off the ground and plant her into the wall.
Okay.
Take notes here.
Take notes. Everyone, take notes. Hurry.
Describe your perfect evening.
So you're trying to grapple her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your Tinder bios.
Oh, God.
I roused my blood.
What you gonna do with those fists of Cain?
Ooh, shit.
So this could be 4. Wait, hold on. It'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11.
Okay. All right. So you got 11. You grab her by the throat and you bury her deep. You actually break through some of the bit of the plaster that's in the wall, and she sinks into the wall as you pin her.
You will stop and talk!
He said that to me.
We had centuries to talk, Alistair.
And you never came!
And I never will.
Before she even tries, then I'm going to try to throw her across the room.
All right.
That sounds like a performance issue.
All right.
We're like the worst commentary ever for a series.
Oh, fuck. You never came and I never will.
You guys are bad.
Go ahead and give me a strength and strength roll.
Strength and strength?
Yeah. Or strength and athletics. Where's the highest pool for you?
Okay.
This is good.
He about to fuck her up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Still counting. 4, 8, 10, 12.
Is this gonna be his
13. All right, so she grabs your hand, and you watch as she takes her feet up and curls her knees in and puts her feet against your chest, and you feel her muscles begin to tighten as her thighs begin to expand, and you watch as she soaring leaps off your chest and shoots through the back of the wall into your den.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and smash through the hole that she just went through and walk in.
All right. As you smash through the wall and you walk in, you shake off the debris from the wall. You watch as she's already found her way to your den, and she's now reaching towards a shield and broadsword that's laying off the wall, and she brandishes it and hits it against each other.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Flesh of Marble.
Okay. All right.
I'm hungry.
Why is this episode so fucking anime?
This is Marvel. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right, you activate Flesh and Marble?
Yep.
All
And
right.
as that happens, I'm gonna move forward and I'm gonna deliver a punch, expecting her to block it, and I want to punch through the shield and hit her in the face.
Shield? All right. As she's got the bucker and sword in hand, she has the sword leveled with the shield. You come in to deliver a vicious blow. Go ahead and give me strength and brawl.
4.
There's a lot of dice being rolled right now.
That's the real question.
We'll find out.
It's 2 power bottoms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. All right, let me count. 6, 8, 12. Okay. So how much you got?
8.
She critted like 3 times in a row. So this is what happens. As you go to deliver this vicious blow to the bucker, she actually takes it, draws it back, and just jams it into your throat, cutting you short. And she actually scoops you from underneath your legs and picks you up and just power bombs you down to the ground and takes back at a defensive stance.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my legs. I want to try to use momentum to trip her.
Okay, and you're gonna try to spin up and
Yep.
trip her? All right. It's not specialized in that.
This still isn't the season finale. It's not.
4,
We have 2 episodes left.
6.
At least.
Oh wow, that's a lot of blanks. Okay. How much you get?
6.
6? Okay. Alright. As you kip up and you spin around with just sheer strength, you actually tear holes into your floor as you grind against it. You cyclone up and you trip her. She goes flying. The sword goes one way. The bucker slams against the ground with her arm as she hits her head to the back of the floor.
All right. So then, as I spring over, I would want to move over and then get into full mount. So move on top.
Okay. You go full mount as she is laying back and she slammed her head back with shield still resting in her forearm. All right, you're in full mount. It is now her turn.
It's an actual move.
Yeah, it is.
What was that?
Don't ever do that again.
All right, give me strength and strength or strength and athletics. So I'll see.
This is going to be a messy critical if I succeed.
Okay.
That's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right, you got 11.
11.
She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a critical. That's a 12. Okay. She actually reverses it on you. She actually goes full mount on top of you. She rolls over and plants you into the ground
So
as you just.
Who will be the top?
All right.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
If she's on top, then I want to go ahead and reach up, grab her head, and I want to pull her back and flip. So I want to try to hold on to her and then flip her over me.
Okay. All right.
Counter?
Go ahead and give me strength and strength or strength
Chad
and
is so
athletics.
thirsty. What's a vampire can be so fucking thirsty?
2, 3, 4.
That's a lot of blinks.
Only 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tide goes to my player. Alright, so you want to flip her over you.
Yeah, I want to grab her and then with like using my knees pressed up, I want to flip her over me and then continue rolling back. So as I roll up, I want to roll up on my feet and turn so that I can meet her as she's hitting the ground or landing on her feet.
Okay. Alright, I got you.
Yeah.
Alright, as you grab her and you pull her in close and you use your legs to flip her over you and you roll back into a defensive position. She rolls out, and as she does, she slams her head against the wall as she's currently still sitting down on the floor. All right. She's going to recover. Go ahead and give me Dex and Athletics, Allison.
All right. That is going to be 1, 2, 3. That's just a 3.
Okay.
I rolled really bad on that.
And you still have Flesh and Marble activated?
Yes, I do.
Okay. She starts to slide up the wall. As she does, you watch as she starts to dig in her feet into the wall, and she starts to grip and bury her fingernails into the wall. She starts to focus all her energy into her thighs as she winds up and she swings off the wall, and she goes to spear you. Her shoulder digs in deep into your gut as the two of you smash into your dining table. You tear right through it, back out the hole that you made going into the room, and you slide out to the tile floor in your foyer. And she's currently on top.
All right. I'm going to just use brute strength. I'm going to bring my arms and wrap it around her.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go ahead and use Soaring Leap and slam my foot off the ground to rocket myself up.
Okay. Go ahead and give me strength and strength or strength and athletics. And you can use any of your potents die along with that too.
Another messy critical.
Another messy critical.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's like that scene
9,
in Pokemon
10.
movie
10.
when the two are just like pounding and they're evenly matched.
Elijah, please let her squash his head.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
alright, it's the best you on her half. As you grab her and you just shoot through your foyer and you go through the ceiling and you land on the second level with her in tow. You watch as her fangs pop out and she bites down on your neck. She's quickly yanked out from the force of you coming through the ceiling.
I'm going to go ahead and just in anger and response pop my fangs and bite back into her.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Alright.
Oh, God.
Go
Here it goes,
ahead and
boys.
give me strength and brawl.
I'm here for this.
Everything's popping out now.
Dude, you can't. You can't. Look, Jesus, that is messy.
But yeah, it's about to get real
That's gonna
messy
be
up there.
gross.
So it's 8 right now. So it's going to be a messy critical.
Mm-hmm.
Where two messy criticals count each other.
2 messy criticals. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, yeah, 13. I'm at 13.
Okay. Got her by 6. All right. You bury in deep. You actually gouge in her as you bite into her neck. You watch as she winces and she actually loses her grip as she starts to fall slump. You've noticed the two of you have sustained a lot of damage between fighting each other. You are both kind of torn to shreds as you start to bury into her. She starts to grip onto your shirt and almost claw at it as the two of you are kind of in the midst of combat. All right.
Clothes about to get torn off. Here we go. Stage 2.
She is looking rough. All right. Go ahead and give me a strength and strength or strength and athletics.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 7.
Okay. You got her by 3. As she goes to peel you off, she tries to shove you off, but you got a good grip on her as she's starting to loosen her grip.
I'm going to go ahead and move her up against the wall.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put her up against, I'm assuming her legs are probably wrapped around me.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I've seen that she's taken all this damage and I've already torn her open from the neck.
Mm-hmm. It's like 1 hunger, by the way.
I'm going to move my hand and pull the hair from her face.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to move in to see if she accepts an embrace intimately.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and give me a... Go ahead and give me a charisma and persuasion roll. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Okay.
The classic sexy eyes.
I'm going to give her the smolder.
I taught him that.
I've been around for 600 years before you. You don't know what the fucking smolder is.
Your smolders were dying coals until I showed you.
So that was a charisma and persuasion?
Yes.
All right.
She's actually at...
Chat's fucking killing me.
I can't with the fucking chat right now.
Okay, so you...
I can't read that one out loud.
Okay. So this is going to be interesting depending on what you roll.
So that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
I critted on it. Not a messy critical, but I critted.
This is what happens. As you start to lean in, be intimate with Armita, it appears she has lost so much blood. She starts to go in and out of a bestial state. You watch as her fangs pop, and she begins to accept your embrace. As the two of you begin to exchange, she begins to rip at your shirt and tears it off your chest. And begins to slide her nails down your chest as you begin to bleed.
This is gonna get bloody. There's animal noises gonna happen.
So, do you accept?
Oh yeah, this is gonna turn into a White Snake video.
Okay. So as the two of you begin to tear into each other like wild animals, that is unfortunately where I have to fade to black.
Unfortunately,
are you sure?
Rain, if you're still there, go ahead and write that fanfic. Put it in the Discord. Thanks.
And we are going to go back to the coterie.
Now I know why the title was called Maiden and the Beast.
And that are currently trying to get off the ship. So.
I don't know how we can come back from that.
All right.
Oh, man.
So as the three of you are currently leaving as John is chasing after this mysterious kindred that just broke through the bars and just shot through the ship.
Right. We're running back to Aubrey.
Audrey? Okay, Audrey.
Oh, she's not getting yours.
All right. So you catch up to Audrey.
So, like, do you know where, like, you're going?
I don't know where we're going. You guys were like taking forever, and it was getting really boring, and I just want to like get off this like weird submarine.
Got you. Can you do your
It's
door
not
trick?
submarine.
What?
Your door trick.
I guess I can try. It could
Yeah.
work. All right. Make a roll real quick here. All right, who's down there?
Hide.
And you begin to hear boots coming down
Hi.
a set of metal stairs.
Oh, I'm popping. I'm gonna pop on the same passage.
All right.
Please pass. I passed.
I guess I should do the same.
Sorry, Memphis.
It's no pass. I'm a blur. If I just don't stop running, they can't see me.
What about Audrey? Oh my god.
I don't pass.
Okay.
Door.
See her look around frantically with Esteban in tow. She grabs onto a nearby door. As she does, she starts to mutter some words. She drops Esteban onto the ground and she starts to do some manic gestures. You can see fall leaves trying to form up around these doors.
Yeah.
Hey, who's down here?
Is there anything? Is there like a rock or something near me? I can
A rock?
See? Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Or like a
on
shoreline
this
or something.
Odds or evens?
Even.
Okay. Yes, you do find that there's some residual small pebbles from what looks like it could have either came off of someone's boot or bucket.
All right, I'm gonna take a handful and like throw them at one end of the ship. This is the opposite direction of where we were at.
Okay. You're going to go ahead and throw the rocks. You toss the rocks and make some sound in the distance. As you do, you notice the footsteps stop and they begin to walk. It sounds like maybe in a different direction. You're not entirely too sure. All right. You notice the door begins to glow. She reaches for the handle and opens it and scoops up Esteban off the ground. All right, let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Go.
Where's everybody?
I'm gonna drop. I'll drop it. All right, let's go.
I'm
ready.
Oh god. All right, let's go.
That was a close one.
All right, as you all begin piling into this door, you pop through. And now, you found yourself in Diedrich's study.
Oh god, never been so happy to be in here.
The bookshelves open and close as each one of you come out. As Urgol steps through.
No.
Books and papers begin to go flying as his mask forms through the archway. And you notice he shatters Diedrich's chair that's planted in front of the desk.
Oh, sorry.
Why don't you go ahead and give me another willpower roll?
Good thing we
What's your
cleaned up all
hunger
the
at?
books.
4? Okay, so the difficulty is going to be 4 on this for the willpower roll.
Messy critical won't happen. Not today. 1.
Okay, so you can either spend another willpower point or lose control of Urgoyle. We're in a different scene now.
I'll spend it.
You'll spend it.
Down to 1.
All right. You retain control.
Erwin, I need you to just get away from anything and everything. Just get in the middle of the room, please.
Okay.
Audrey,
God.
Yeah.
what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. You guys burnt down my home and stuff, and everything's ending, and we're all gonna die.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But I mean, in the meantime, you can stay with Memphis, right?
No. You gotta... Nothing bad is going to happen. In bad situations, heroes arise. We are the heroes.
You are such a freaking weeb.
No, I'm not.
You guys keep saying that word.
Yes.
You understand you're not like a hero, right?
I am a hero. I'm a god. I am a bright, shining god. I'm Memphis Piper.
Oh, you've been around Alistair.
You know, at least you're not alone.
All right.
You have us.
Audrey, you need to rally your kind together and take care of the hedge. Get that back up. We will save everything out here. Get Morgan back in her cage.
I don't know if it's gonna be that easy though, because she did help us. Well, she came with the people that set the whole place on fire, so I don't know how easy it's gonna be for her to rally anyone.
See Esteban kind of wiggle out of her embrace and hops onto the desk.
Yes, maybe if we call a council, Audrey.
Like, there's 4 kings, right?
I think 3 now.
Well, 3 kings, yes. There's 3 kings.
And
So-
the queens probably too.
Possibly queens, too.
Don't be sexist.
I'm sorry. I apologize. You know what? I don't deserve the floor anymore.
Well, technically, Audrey is the next Autumn Queen.
Shut up, I don't.
What?
Oh, Memphis, you can marry into royalty.
You're the Autumn Queen now?
It's whatever. And she goes to scoop up Esteban off the desk.
Well, it is.
Just be a goat.
I'm gonna kneel down on one knee with my sword. I swear my fleetness to the Autumn Queen.
What is fleetness?
I swear,
You mean fidelity?
I swear that you will always have a friend in me.
Are you quoting Toy Story to her right now? That's not an oath.
It's true on many levels.
Okay, we'll finish it.
Yeah. So if you consider me a knight, and honestly, it's good to have a god as a knight. But
You would not make it as a knight.
I'm-
You would die real quick.
I can't die, I'm immortal.
No, you can die.
Well, I won't die then.
Whatever. This is stupid. This is all stupid. I don't want to do this stupid job.
So humble. All right. Well, we probably should get on the many of list of things that have piled up recently.
Well, I don't know, your friend setting the market on fire and you letting Moloch into the goblin market.
I didn't do anything like that.
No, that's her fault.
Oh, right. Yeah, guys.
It was an accident, right? You got-
Embarrassing me in front of Her Highness.
She's not even royalty, alright?
She is royalty.
No one knows.
There's not even that issue.
Don't speak about my queen in such a way.
Oh wow, this is escalating quickly. I don't think she wants to marry you, Memphis. She can't marry in.
She's not my type. No offense, Your Highness.
You are totally not my type. You're a total nerd.
Right. But of course, I said you weren't my type first. Yeah. So let the record show that.
If you could sweat, you probably smell like BO right now.
If I sweat, I would smell like amazingness because I'm a fucking god.
Whatever.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to tell people about that. Anyway, if you need me, you can call me.
I don't know. I'll go talk to the other people about it. Maybe Farah and Isaac. And the really angry guy knows what to do. Okay, right. I'm out. Peace out. Thanks for helping. Watching my dad die. Whatever. I hate you all. And she starts to slide towards the bookshelf. She slides it open and...
Oh, it's so hard not to be mean to her doing all that. I had so many things that I wanted to say.
Don't tell her, but her negativity is kind of charming.
It doesn't surprise me that you find that charming.
Yeah. Don't tell Portia, though.
Oh, is that why you're saying she's not your type, so you don't upset Portia?
No, because I don't want to mix business with pleasure. She's my way back to the
Alistair
goblin
does
market.
that all the time. He seems fine.
Yeah, but Alistair is also a sociopath.
Well, yeah, that should go without saying. I think you might be one too. I don't know. But can you guys do me a huge favor, please, and help me pick all this stuff up before Deidre gets back?
Absolutely.
Wait, no! Guys, what are you doing? The world's going to end.
In the here,
My summer vacation will end, alright?
Uh-oh.
footsteps coming down the stairway.
Uh-oh.
God.
Well, you see, this bow's going to tie itself.
No. I would help you get out of a pickle, alright?
What do you want me to do?
The footsteps stop in front of the bookcase.
Shut up.
All right, fine. I'm going to hold the door shut.
No, what is that? Don't do that.
You're gonna hold the door shut?
Hold the door shut.
Alright, I'm gonna run around and start trying to put stuff back.
Okay.
I look like a statue.
You're just gonna look like a statue. Okay. So this is gonna be interesting.
The leadership is beautiful with the three of you. This is beautiful.
We don't need a leader. We're all
Give me
leaders.
strength and strength, Memphis.
3.
3. As you are like leaning against this door, you start to realize as you're pressing against it, it slides open and you fall forward.
Just a minute.
And you're quickly greeted by Dietrich's different colored eyes, one blue, one green, and the dirty blonde hair.
I was like awkwardly holding a bunch of books.
What are you doing in my study? He starts stepping over Memphis into the study as he's looking around at the just damage and chaos.
All right. I know it looks bad. We didn't do it on purpose. Specifically, I didn't do any of this. It was him, mostly. But we went to
The world's ending. The world's ending. That's our excuse. The world's ending. So, I mean, really, honestly, on the scale of things.
All right. Audrey came. She took us to the Dreamin'. The Autumn King's dead now. Some Moloch guy. Something about him. We came back. Kapula. Yeah.
Kapula's coming.
Yeah, that. There's a lot. And then he came back and smashed all your stuff.
Kind of grit his teeth. I'm sure there is a explanation for all this. It's fine. Why don't the three of you take a seat and explain to me why my study is a mess? That makes sense. That instead of screaming that the world's ending.
Yeah, Memphis, maybe you don't talk.
No, we gotta go. How about you guys explain it? I'll go get
You take
Alistair.
Erwin. He already smashed enough stuff.
All right.
What's this statue? What? Why are you in a bunny suit?
It's mine. He was
Oh,
naked.
That's right. I keep forgetting. You are the doctor.
All right, I'll stay behind and I'll catch up with you guys. All right.
All right.
Just keep your phone on.
All right. Just get out of here.
All right, we're gonna leave.
All right. So you're gonna leave?
Yeah.
Okay. So Memphis takes off.
We're only going to
Was I supposed to go with you? I'll go with you. I was going to try to shuffle up the stairs.
Where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Have you seen your reflection lately?
Doctor.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Doc, we gotta go.
Deidre brought up a good point. You probably shouldn't be going anywhere looking like that.
Can't he turn invisible?
Well, you won't know where he is half the time. What if you lose him?
I will know where he's at because I'm gonna be riding him as he flies us to Alistair.
So then you'll just be floating in the sky.
We'll fly too high.
No, I can't. I gotta put my foot down, Memphis.
What?
We already fucked up enough today.
Oh my god. All right, fine. Doc, stay here. I'll just save the whole day all by myself.
All right, we believe in you. Thanks, Memphis.
I am incredibly hungry.
I don't care.
Giant stone baby.
So, Fraulein,
believe I have some books here that could help your friend. From the looks of it,
He walks over the ergoil, pulls down his bunny hood as he reaches up on his tippy toes.
your friend looks like a gargoyle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have some research down here pertaining to that.
Oh.
What?
I have Tremere literature down in my library.
Well, there we go. We can figure it out. Get you.
Her
normal.
grandson collected quite a collection of thaumaturgy books. I believe that's what you call it, the blood sorcery.
Can't read. Not like this.
Erwin, how? Oh, wait, what? You can't read?
He can't read.
I'm gonna hold up one of the pieces of like paper with words on it and be like, can you read that?
You can read.
I can?
Yeah.
Oh, I've intelligence of 1.
You can read.
Erwin, can.
Oh yeah, I can read that.
Oh, that's what reading is?
All
Yeah, I
right.
can do that.
Yeah.
All right,
Very familiar
Let's
words.
get to work then. Let's find
Very
out.
familiar words.
Let's get you to work on these books.
I think it was counting. That's what.
God damn it.
As soon as he said, I can't read, Elijah's face was like, okay, you can read.
You said it with such conviction. Like,
Can't read.
I can't read.
Not like this.
my stomach hurts.
Okay, alright. Here we go.
Composure.
We're here. We're in it.
So why don't you and you go do whatever you need to do?
Oh, I'm gone.
Okay. Yeah, out of here.
All right. So yes, I have some books that would possibly help us out. You are hungry.
I'm starving.
All right. Well, I'll go get to the Fraulein's reserves. I always keep blood bags on handy. And
Blood bags.
yes, blood bags.
Preferred.
Cedric, I'm sorry.
This is my preferred choice of food.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to make you deal with this tonight. I didn't think this was all going to happen. Everything just came crashing around us. It all happened so fast.
Okay.
I'll pick up. I'll start picking up while you do that.
All right. So I'm going to get your friend something to drink. You're probably famished too, Fraulein. I'll fetch you a drink too. Please try to straighten out the study. I'll be right back.
All right. Erwin, don't touch anything.
Memphis, where are you going?
All right, number one, first thing I'm going to do, call Alistair.
You're going to call Alistair.
Right. I'm assuming voicemail?
Okay. Yes, you call. In the midst of combat, Alistair, you hear your phone ring. I'm assuming you're probably going to ignore it.
Yeah, I have other things to attend to.
Okay. So it goes straight to voicemail.
God damn it. All right, I'm going to call Kaido.
I think he's in combat too.
I'm one Memphis against the entire world.
So unfortunately, it goes.
I'm alone all over again.
I'll tell you what.
No, it's fine.
Odds or evens?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I can, I'm going to use Find My Family and Friends. Does that work?
Yes, it does.
All right. I see Alistair's at home.
Yes.
I will go home.
Okay, you're gonna go home.
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming you hail an Uber.
Uber, yes.
All right, you hail an Uber.
I'm also on the Uber calling Portia.
Oh, god damn it.
And you're gonna call Portia.
I'm going to call Portia.
Interesting.
Dude, that house is gonna look like Chernobyl.
That rings a couple times, but fortunately, Portia does pick up. Hello.
Portia, babe, world's ending. Everything's gone to shit. I just got back from the hedge. How are you?
So you've just gotten back from the place where you said you saw the fairies?
Yes.
Do you want to come over and talk about it?
No, I have to. The world's ending, and I don't know what to do. Alistair won't pick up his phone.
So are you saying Gehenna's upon us?
Yeah, sure. Who's Gehenna?
Don't you have a test tomorrow?
It's a very important word on the test.
It's not time for school, Portia. The world.
Are you panicking because of your test tomorrow?
No, I'm panicking because Morgan's out. Capula's out. The Autumn King's dead. There's a giant owl wizard who's trying to kill me.
So
And I can't cut him with my sword.
where are you at right now?
As you were ranting off about this, the driver's just kind of looking at you wide-eyed through the rearview mirror. Just trying to pay attention to the road, but also looking back at you.
Sorry, just a second. We're doing a scene. This is from a TV show.
All right, whatever.
Yeah. So Portia, I don't know what to do. I'm going to Alistair's right now. You want to meet me there?
Oh, sure.
You're like the two strongest. You know what? I know.
Why don't you message me the address?
All right. I'll send her the address.
Okay, so you text message Alistair's address, and you head towards the mansion.
Yes.
Okay, so back at the mansion.
Ooh, I hope you walk in at the right time.
Alistair. So you and Armita have found your way to one of your bedrooms. It was a rather lively event. You've completely shredded your mansion.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm covered in drywall and blood.
Yes, you both are covered in drywall and blood. Both your hairs matted with debris. You've noticed that you actually have a couple nails sticking into you. She has several bite marks and wounds that she hasn't quite mended quite yet. And the two of you are currently laying in your bed, completely in the buff, taking a rest.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull a nail out of my rib. Well, that was better than talking.
I agree.
Do you think maybe we should do the talking now?
I know you plan on attacking Yamaguchi.
I'm sure you heard that from Kaido.
It was the plan. You don't realize how strong he is, Alphonse.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how strong he is. It doesn't matter about the Camarilla. I don't care about Chicago. I've been a complete mess for the last few weeks, ever since I knew that you were back. Armita, when I left Denmark, when you left me, you brought winter to my heart, and it has never left. And all the warmth of all the women and all the killing and the hot blood could not melt away that ice. I wanted to be prince for us, and you were scared that I would become some sort of monster because I did what the Camarilla told me to do. It was the Dark Ages. That's what we were supposed to do. I wasn't going to be able to stay the sweet little prince that you knew. Why couldn't you? What was wrong with me after I came back?
You aren't my little prince anymore.
I slaughtered hundreds just so I could come back to see you. I didn't care about the Camarilla politics, and then for you to tell them about me and Roker? To tell them that I diablerized the only kindred that ever looked after me? It's our way. You know,
You were young and that was too much power for you, Alphonse.
It's his philosophy. Roker, the path of the apex. There can only the strongest. A hunter takes everything.
And you know what that sounds like, Alphonse? That sounds like the Sabbat.
It's not the Sabbat. His sister, Brunhilde, she is what the Sabbat craved to be. Roker denied her. He denied his sister. He is the greatest man. He was the greatest kindred. And I ever knew. I respect him so much. And the fact that the Camarilla still have their hands on my fucking box! I thought you would understand. I thought you had the same. I thought we had the same heart. Maybe you were scared. I was terrified too. When I left, I didn't know what to do. But they put the seal on me and I had no choice. Even if I wanted to come back to see you. Do you think I didn't think of it? Did you think that a single night went by where I didn't wish that I could just go home and see you? All I wanted to do was see you. They wouldn't let me.
Alphonse, even without that seal, do you think you would have denied their orders? Do you think that seal makes any difference in your own life? Your life in the Camarilla, you belong to them.
Then why don't you and I just leave? Go away.
Run.
Why?
I tried running. I wanted to find you. Then Yamaguchi came, ordered my father to be torped, and I was useful to him, so he let me stay around intact. He was using my seals, my father's seals, to control certain kindred. The plant has packs around this country. Where will we run, Alphonse? You will run from the greatest Alistair that has been, Legistica, Lucinda. You will run from Yamaguchi. You'll run from the ivory tower that you spent centuries obeying. Where will we go?
I will not run. I will not do what Roker did and deny the responsibility He hid himself away in those frozen wastelands. And what happened? He grew so old that he didn't even see the point in protecting the world anymore. So he gave himself to me. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Yamaguchi. I don't care if it's just a car. I don't care if it's the fucking ivory tower themselves. I don't care if Cain himself comes barreling down on me. I will grit my teeth and I will tear through anything. And if I die, I die. But at least I die fighting for what I want.
She grabs you by your head and plants a kiss square on your lips. Shh. That's enough, little prince. Okay. All right. Well, I've been working on a plan for us to escape. What if I can tell you I can take that seal off?
I thought that wasn't possible.
It took some reading and certain stars to align, but we can remove that seal from you.
I think Lady Justicar wants to. I think she plans on killing me after Tali and Yamaguchi are dealt with. I can see it in her eyes. I know what it's like when a predator stares at its prey. And I am her prey. And she wants to have Kaido replace me. I will not let her take him like the Camarilla took me.
We should not let that happen. I'll prepare the ritual. In 2 nights, I'll contact you when it's ready. We'll remove those chains from you. And you and I will be strong enough to take down Yamaguchi together. And anything else that stands in our way.
Nothing will stand in our way.
She nuzzles her head into your chest. That's my little prince. She weaves her hands into your hair and entwines it and begins to play with it. As the two of you lay there and contemplate running away with each other into the night. That's when we're going to end the episode.
Wow.
Intense AF.
Yeah, there's some build up. There's some build up for you
Never in
there.
my life thought Alistair was the sub.
I have my theories.
Shit.
Ooh.
I have theories. I'm not going to talk about it.
All right.
I'm excited about the next game.
Yeah.
This
nice
finale is
balance
going to be insane.
It's a nice balance of really stupid shit and then serious shit. You know, we got the best of both worlds right now.
Yeah, y'all surprised me tonight, but some things didn't really surprise me. Hopefully you all enjoyed the story tonight. I definitely had a lot of fun as teams. We had a lot of good laughs. Thank you all for coming out. Do we have any announcements from the NearDark side?
We're almost to 1,000 subs on YouTube.
Yeah, we are.
And then we'll do that 24-hour stream.
Heckin' yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're sitting at like 830 right now.
Yeah.
So we're really, really close.
Yep.
So there's definitely some cool ideas being bounced back and forth between the crew as far as what we're going to do for the 24-hour stream. I'll definitely be participating in that. So once we plan ahead for it. So if there's nothing else to say, other than how much we appreciate every last one of you. Thank you, Rain. Thank you, Cam, for moderating the chat. Thank you for being awesome. And without further ado, Rumor Kindred, the best time to tell stories is whenever it's near dark. Bye bye.
He said it.